Okay, welcome back to the next installment of our Mystara story for Monday night. We're up to session number 156 of Phase 3, Season 3, Episode 12. It is currently the first day of the third month of the year 1012.
First day of what, sir?
First day of the third month of the year 1012. Winter is finished. Okay, at the table today we have Paul.
Who is cool, healer, diplomat, pretty boy, range damage dealer, wearer of wonderful outfits, and generally elegant. Not actually ne'er-do-well, but some people think he is.
Also at the table today we have Akesoli.
Hello, I'm playing Lonnie, holder of all the titles. Continuously getting more as time goes on. Human Mackay fighter, learning to deal with timey-wimey stuff, and definitely trying not to cause any paradoxes as we go along.
Up next is Rhiannon.
Hi, I'm playing Seika, who has probably spent the last month and a half taking some time to ensure she gets into battles with something that actually does take sneak attack damage after cursing constructs for a while. Yes.
And just managing to reach the table in time, Ariadne.
You could have done Jeremy first. I don't know.
I
I
could
still
have,
got to
yes.
move two cats
But you
before I
just
can sit
turned up.
down.
They're helping.
There.
Working around the table.
Yeah.
They both look passed out on the chair.
Yeah.
Can I have just a second?
Yep, you can. I'll move over to Jeremy, who's online today.
Good evening all. Yes, I'm playing Blackmore, the Atruaghin tribesman who has, right now as a player, it's a little bit behind the times as to what we're looking at. I haven't put up the last week's section yet, which apparently was a bit of a timeline update and processing. So I will hopefully catch up quickly on what's happening on the progress, but otherwise he is presumably getting set to leave the Atruaghin army into the Hurricane. Just for fun. Exactly. Decided, confirmed.
I mean, I'm fairly sure it's easy to sum up what happened last session. It was just fun.
We did a fight. Good job, us. You win.
And brings us to Ariadne.
You keep bringing in our new character. It's Calcrix. No, no. I'm one of those, and I can't quite do the. Wee.
Calcrix is
It's
who has
perfect on
learned to.
camera, yes.
Calcrix is who has learned to storm kick with her tail.
No, she's always been able to storm kick. She's just learned how useful it is now. So this is Calcrix, the white dragon,
Spudulates.
the jazz wings. This is the coffee she's drinking. Don't know if that got on camera, but
You did?
It did. It's just, I'm sure.
it's not insanely big for a reason.
I was gonna say, is that relative to her size
Are you
as
sure?
the doll?
Well, she's last been in Gargantuan, and that would be relative to her Gargantuan size. Yes.
Makes sense. Yes.
White dragon, but not so much anymore these days. She's more getting closer to rainbow dragon. Although she hasn't added any red yet. I think there was a green scale that turned up at some point.
There was.
Eep is hiding, but it's just one. So it's kind of like a.
So far.
She's gonna go and get that dishwashing soap and put it on there, and it'll disappear, right? Just like a blemish.
Totally won't have to let out a miles-wide stink cloud to get rid of it.
Maybe. Who knows? She's accompanied by her dark fae companion Eep, who looks like a pitcher plant, but is greys and blacks and has a lot more teeth than a pitcher plant would have, considering a plant generally doesn't have any teeth. generally. Alright, that's going to be me for today because my legs are killing me.
All
I have
good.
to move 2 cats.
Do you want help?
No. They're sleeping.
They're helping.
Hey, Drazzle.
They all wish to
They're
help as much as
resting
possible.
after the big battle.
Okay, so a catch up on what's currently happening in the story. You had made it back to Durrican last session, and
Excellent.
you got into a meeting. Just that it wasn't with Redrian, it was with Drazzle and his variations without the illusions.
5 different Drazzles.
We got to talk. Yes, we got to talk to a bunch
Unless
of
you
them.
want to keep her, I was going to put her back to sleep. Okay.
And so each of the variations has their reasons for being there.
Mm-hmm.
But it was important for them to say what they needed you to help with and borrow some items from the party. As I believe it was
Definitely my sword.
it was Llewell's sword as well as Llewell's staff.
Which are functionally the same at the moment, sort of.
Mm.
And he also
He got a... One of them got a carved Drazzle symbol, which is now attached to the staff.
that was attached to Mazakine's staff.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Which is my stuff.
I've left my food, my pencil, my sharpener,
Yes.
my razor all somewhere else. But I'll be fine. I've got coffee.
Probably on the bench.
I can go.
No, in the microwave actually.
Okay. Well, technically the microwave's on the bench, so close.
I grab it.
It's second stage on the bench.
And he also borrowed a couple of things from... We also... The Shield of Bahamut,
Yep.
and there was something else, but I can't
Sparkling
remember.
spear.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah. So characters down the Sultan's spear.
Mm.
And each of the Drazzles, starting off from the first one that you met all the way back in session 1,
Yep.
had a amulet of a god, and the next iteration of them had an amulet of the parent.
Yes.
Oh,
They were
thanks.
just some weird stuff.
Is this right? Yeah. And just any pens.
Which was an interesting progression.
So it went from metallic dragon with a holy symbol of diamond
No, it
to
was
to
it was a chromatic dragon.
chromatic. That's right. Metallic dragon, god is diamond.
Yeah.
Then it went metallic, which was the symbol of the Great One.
Yep.
That was Dr. Azel. Then we had gemstone, which was the symbol of Bahamut. Then we had scales moving like water, so an elemental.
So that's the next one.
Elemental dragon, which was a holy symbol of Io. And then we had the Drazzle, who had the holy symbol of time and was a planar cosmic dragon.
Yep. Yes. Cosmic dragon, planar dragons are separate from memory. But yeah.
Very pretty.
Big honky, super powerful dragon.
And the Drazzle was the one with the blackened hand.
Yep.
This is an important.
Had to pay a price. So he's asking about that.
And so he asked for help because he wanted you to distract some of the Master's forces as he called out the Master on the field of battle.
Yep.
Because he wouldn't be able to protect himself from the Master's forces because he'd be concentrating on the Master.
Yep. So we did that and gave him a bunch of time.
So you ended up fighting a bunch of constructs specially enchanted by the Master.
Yes.
Which wouldn't take sneak attacks.
Quite rude.
But yes.
Thus, Seika
The
spending the
Drazzle-
last month and a half going and killing some things.
The Drazzle got something important from one of the bodies. So, hello, kitten. Her head
Yes.
was upside down. She was looking at me.
So
You
things
say
are
your
happening.
name.
Yeah. Hello, little puss.
She's just like, I keep hearing Drazzle.
Mm.
I still haven't quite learnt their names. They kind of know,
Yeah.
but they don't.
I think it's more that they might hear positive phrasing and people's eye contact with them. So
Mm.
And so you took on a huntsman construct, an assassin construct, a tactician construct, and 2 Meriden constructs, which bumped you up from hard to deadly.
Yep.
and I only barely died.
No, you didn't die.
I didn't die.
You were at 2 or 3 hit points from dying.
Exactly,
As
barely.
Yes,
had
as
a
long as
little-
I healed you before the end of the fight,
We were fine.
you were fine.
You didn't get another lifetime through your head.
No, thankfully.
Yeah.
So we're post battle.
Yes.
A
A
We're
month and a
back
half
in
post
Darragh.
battle.
And you found yourself back in Darragh.
The other thing is that Drazzle told us that he needs us to find and restore Akesoli, which is a city that had a tree
yeah.
dropped on it and is now in hell.
Father Pats.
Father Pat
Father
City.
Pat's.
Right.
Yeah, we were in the city just before the tree fell.
Yes, so that city.
Do you want to restore it to the western side of the lake, or is it coming back somewhere else?
Well, if you can restore it to where it's supposed to be, it will send all of the masters' transplanted world tree parts back to where they're supposed to be.
Ooh, now that's going to be worth doing.
It will disrupt here's borders.
Excellent. Let's do that
But it
twice.
would involve being well inside his borders by that point.
Yes. So we get to be sneaky. We
If
get
we
to
can
try and
restore
we get
it,
to successfully do what Friday can't.
And so when they took on the master, they literally took him on inside areas he already controlled.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Which indicates to an extent his power's diluting a little bit.
Which is good.
Mm.
Well,
What we want.
he's stuck in the astral plane for the next
That's an updated map, isn't
109.
it?
Yes.
He's stuck in the astral plane for the
It's
next
the map for this
109
season.
weeks.
I just haven't been noticing.
You got updated from the last year's map.
To its
Yeah.
original placement.
Mm.
It will disrupt.
which ends up with more and more forces doing stuff in various places.
I think that's the nice difference of being able to have the splash screen on the bigger one, is I can actually now see the map. And
Yeah.
because I like seeing forces in locations of power change. It's fun.
Give you
So
more
what will it
context.
do to the fragments of the world trees?
Put them where they're supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So presently, what they are is they're bound in place by this location. We're going to fix it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so in the time you've had off, I'm going to start with Drachenmar. The Atruaghin have let loose.
Or being let loose.
Well, technically, as you'd gone off to get them moving after hearing Drazzle was going to call the Master out.
Yeah.
Yep.
All you could really do was point them.
And by the stage you let them loose, everyone who wasn't a Atruaghin was the enemy.
Yep. Or had to go through a lot of people in order to find non-enemy. So, yep.
So the Atruaghin are basically taking up the, I have to say, the eastern side of the lake,
Mm-hmm.
attacking anything that enters the area.
Would that include us if we have Drachnama with us?
Potentially even include Drachenmar because they're not particularly picky on who they attack.
Yeah.
Alright.
Isn't Drachnama the leader?
Yeah.
Yep. But they are also
Warrior
a bunch
culture.
of people used to fighting first and talking later.
So keep away from the eastern side if we can.
Yeah. Yes. Quite happy to hit everyone who isn't them and check them out afterwards.
Yeah.
Well, there's a reason that they were definitely a force to be held in reserve
Yeah.
and held off for as long as possible. Because once they were released,
It's pretty much make sure that there are no other No, there are allies in the area, so wait for the master to take over everything and then let them loose. And
Yes.
Like it.
Yeah.
It's the sort of thing that you're effectively releasing the tidal wave. It's indiscriminate after that point.
So Dractima has spent the last 2.5 months trying to organize the Atruaghin.
Direct tidal wave.
I was thinking less direct, but more organized.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because educate won't work. Telling them what to do won't work.
Exactly, yeah. Certainly just provide some guidance, try and point them in different directions.
Yes.
get them to redirect. Calm down.
In the
No, calm down, let's not get down.
well, that they've been biting at the bit for a few years.
So they've been ready to go for a while.
Technically, potentially, for certainly some of them, or many of them, they would be thinking that this is the fulfillment of prophecy that Atruaghin gave them however many centuries, millennia ago.
Yeah.
So,
Yep. So they're really into actually going through with this.
And the Heartbeat will be giving up the land once we've succeeded in some way.
Yes.
Okay, during that time, Luell has been caught up in the affairs of the elves.
Of course I have.
Many affairs.
yeah, what
Cheating on your
happening in the
wife.
world as opposed to the world court?
I'm not entirely sure I like that wording very much.
I was going to say, are you cheating on your wife?
No?
No, he's
No,
China?
I think affairs as in business and political affairs.
That's what,
Oh, I know.
That's what
Not fun
Fleur is
affairs.
going to stick with. Yes.
Amongst that, Alon Tree Life has been declared king of the forests.
Cool.
And he's rejected the title about 10 times now.
That's
Exactly what the title entails. You're not looking to the elves, then to the forest.
Yes.
Well, the
Well-
forest that is Alfheim.
Yeah. It's the forest and everyone in it, not just the elves, which is what the old king used to be. It's more inclusive. I'm definitely going to end up talking to him at some point because, well, we need a chat, and he needs someone to chat to who doesn't worship him. I think he'd appreciate that. Plus, of course, if I'm a friend with the king, that's a good thing.
That's our diplomat.
Yep. Well, I spend a lot of time in my downtime, huge amounts of time, making nice to a lot of different people.
And Alon
Yes.
has also been forcing all the civilians of the Elven Forest towards Luell's estate on the outside.
Yes, well, I've set up to accept and look after these people, so yeah.
And currently, your estate is so overwhelmed that you've actually pretty much had to request aid from everyone you know.
Which is fine. I'm expecting to do that if I'm getting a lot of refugees. The other one is, next downtime, I'm expanding it to be bigger. So, that fits. I was expecting to do that anyway.
Currently, your what was your village has probably over 300,000 people in it now.
Holy sprinklets!
So now you're
That's not overpopulation. That's an inundation.
you're a city.
I'm a
Mm-hmm.
big frigging city.
You're a metropolis-sized elven settlement
That's-
when they haven't had one like that in
In
most
this-
of recorded history.
No, that's bigger than Alfheim.
I was gonna say that
Yes.
that's not how most of, like in the ages of elves, like that's
That
not.
they
It's
generally
never
don't
happened.
congregate like
They,
that.
they don't group like this. Alfheim was as close as they got, and it was like a third the size at most.
Interesting.
This is ridiculously huge. It's a good thing that one of the people who's going to be organising this, quite apart from my other half, is my aide, who's one of the sheep.
And
He's the tree.
And a majority of these are the farmers, crafters, and
Yep.
artisans of the forest who were not considered good enough to be nobility.
Yes. So, yeah.
This really could be the beginning of an elven metropolis because that's what cities are made for, is
Oh, yeah.
for crafters and
Oh yeah,
merchants.
anything more than about 500 people is entirely centred around crafting and tradesmen and bureaucrats.
You're gonna-
because that many people, you need organisation.
You're gonna have Elf New York. That's
Yes.
basically what it is.
Yes. Using.
Is this where you get really good at tree magic to have sequoia skyscrapers?
No, not going for sequoias, because that's what used to be here, but the environment won't support them anymore. Baobabs.
Just
Those
make
are
them
good.
really tall.
Badass or
Giant.
They don't have to be really tall.
Badass would work actually.
No, baobab is
Yeah.
a big baobab.
Because it's just
Can
one
be
big
20
tree.
or 20 or 30
Yeah.
metres across.
Yeah.
They're just not tall like a sequoia.
They're not
quite-
tall, but they
And
still
Yeah,
the
it's
downside
sprawl.
is word has gotten out, and
Yeah.
it's
That's the hard
now
part.
it's now a location that people who hate elves can now wipe out.
Yes. Which is why a lot of stuff about defence is going to be involved. Because it has
Blood
to be.
elves.
I was gonna say you're gonna have to look out for.
Blood elves.
You're gonna have to look out for thieves as well.
Oh, all sorts of things.
Yeah.
Oh, I can organise that. We can work on the thieves.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, up in the mountains to the south, on Mount Dread, Calcrix's domain has become a staging ground of the gnomes and the Rakasta.
Okay. That's an interesting combination. If you two
Well,
those
I
together.
think I became best friends with the Rakasta when they started minding my green seeds. Have
yeah.
I got them back, by the way?
Look, the latch
That they've
cats.
been left in orbit to keep away from
Oh, but
many
I know
people
where
who
they
still
are.
covet them. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that they're safe.
And of course, you believe one of them is the Earthstone of the Hollowell Crown.
Oh.
So we now know where 3 of them are. One of them's in Gnomish City.
Yeah.
One of them Dimitri has, and one of them's floating in space.
Yes.
Yes.
But Calcrix won't have told anybody.
No.
That's a Calcrix.
Oh, that's one thing we found out on Wednesday, Jeremy. This is the best possible future that Drazzle has seen because you haven't got your hands on more stones from the Hollow Crown.
Yep.
We can fix it.
You're gonna have to be a whole lot nicer to Calcrix.
This is definitely one of those ones where Calcrix has learned how to keep a secret, and she's keeping that one secret.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Seika has
Thank you.
sacrificed one of her forms to use the Sunstone in the way that we needed to.
I was gonna say, is it now permanently?
I don't know.
Yeah.
It depends
We
what
haven't
Ixion
tried.
does.
Everyone forgot that she had those green seeds gemstones, and she has not told anybody
Mm-hmm.
Smart.
outside of Drazzle. And the Wakasa.
It's a good
Yeah.
idea.
Bray hasn't appeared in the last year for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
So when you say staging ground,
It is where the gnomes are setting up a landing field for their vehicles, as well as the Rakasta.
okay.
And they've basically got it at a level most people can't actually climb up to.
Mm.
They are working on ways to use their vehicles to help Darrakin, but Darrakin's no longer a safe place for them to stage.
Which is totally fair. Darkin is essentially bombshelled to oblivion by this point. It's
the-
too unstable.
Etruaghin would also...
It's all got the children plague at the moment.
Yeah, you don't want the intrusion
That's-
interfering.
yes.
Well, that's going to be an issue for the Wednesday night, but that's okay.
It sounds like a them problem.
Seika has just come back from 2.5 months working with the circus.
Mm-hmm.
Not really been much of a circus at the moment, but they have been going into the Atruaghin controlled lands
Yeah.
and bringing back stuff that might have been lost had they been left behind.
Mm. Yeah.
How's new?
All good?
Yep.
Things.
Retrieving things.
Quick, quiet.
Most
Yeah,
of them
sorry.
are just keeping notes of stuff and trying not to go too fast.
Yeah.
Yeah. Way overwhelmed.
Yeah.
I could see people taking notes,
But I like that that's
sound.
that's what Seika and the circus have been up to.
Any news on New and his inability to use his arm? I guess he can use one hand crossbow now.
Well, he has still been able to use a crossbow, and there are rumours that a gnome is making him a device that should help,
Awesome.
or basically cut him in half, one of the two. It's unsure which one will be the result, but
Sounds like typical gnomish devices to me.
Yeah.
Any time a gnomic device should do something, be concerned.
Yes.
I feel like if a gnomish device doesn't have an 80% chance of killing you immediately, then it's not a very good device.
Which is why.
Good refinement, at least.
Yes. Which is why in my game, gnomish stuff is designed by gnomes and then tested and finished up by dwarves.
okay. So Lonnie has been busily being the pirate king
Hell yeah.
on a flying boat.
Yeah, because why would you not take up that opportunity? You got a flying boat. It's
The other pirate,
cool.
the other pirate king is totally not jealous.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
If-
but I'm
And
curious
the
what that situation
halflings
is.
have literally stolen some of the master's tech, and he's using it against them.
Oh, nice. Scary,
That's
but
what
nice.
that's what we do. That's how we do things.
Yes.
I'm thinking it's a lot more like I guess running the ship kind of like Treasure Planet in a way.
Yes.
Crazy crew. Have I ran into the rival Pirate King at all?
No, you haven't run into him.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's more rumor.
Got it. Yeah. Is it Lonnie knows that she knows people who know him.
Yodri, yeah.
Yeah. Because like Lonnie knows that Calcrix knows.
Calcrix knows.
You would have met Yodri at some point. He is a gnome who never gets to pilot stuff.
Halfling.
Halfling.
Oh,
Sorry,
yeah.
halfling who never gets to be a person on the water.
Yeah.
Yet that's his profession.
That's funny.
You mean like a good barbarian?
So I bet it's
Very much so.
I bet it's definitely one of those ones that if other people like were bothered by it, they'd be like, "Why aren't you going after this other Pirate King and claiming your title and all that stuff?" Whereas Lonnie's kind of just like,
Guess it'll happen.
I'm ignoring
You're
it.
the pirate of the skies. He's the pirate of
Of the
the
seas.
seas, who never gets into the sea because
Yeah.
he's a pirate who never gets to actually be a pirate.
Yeah, that's why it's just
The
like,
downside is he's never at the sessions where they're on the water.
oh no. So that's even more just like meta. Like he never gets to.
He's a warlock of the.
Yeah,
He's a warlock of the deep one.
that's hilarious.
Yeah.
So yeah,
He
no,
doesn't
Lonnie.
get to do water stuff.
I'm sure if
The Lady of the
Mm.
if any NPC were to question Lonnie about it, Lonnie would just be like, ha ha ha, he can call himself Pirate King. I am Pirate King of the skies. That is all that matters.
I'm the cool
should
one, right?
and should we come across them, you know, we're just gonna see who's the best pirate. That's all. Not in a menacing way. And I make that very clear to the halfling ones because I know the halflings are going
Let
to take
him
that in a
channel-
certain way.
Let him challenge you.
Yeah. Or that's where I'm just like, you guys know what it is. It's island vibes. Everything's all chill. We got rum, Mai Tais, all the time. It's great.
Well, hey, considering the other pirate king's only successful flight resulted in a crash landing,
Oh, so it's semi-successful.
then
Totally fair.
litigation from the gnomes.
This is where I would probably, for sure, probably pulling my crew from my domain because they were originally like a ship's crew, all that stuff. So having them join along for this part of it. So I have my halfling cook who can cook everything. It's very much the very sweet old lady who goes to take care of you, but you cross her and you're dead. So
Sounds very much like most of the halfling cooks.
yeah,
Yes.
pretty much.
We
And
do need to figure out the first Pirate King's saber, so I can figure out if I need to give it to you or not.
Yeah.
Nah.
Which is the
I don't
thing
think it
too.
is because it's pretty much earned more than given.
Yeah.
So if you took it as a pirate,
technically, I've earned it.
you earned it.
Yes.
Since I stole it, technically
you
I've earned
stole
it.
it.
Technically,
Yeah,
you stole it,
because
so that
that's
means
the
you earn
correct
it. So it
way.
means either I challenge you for
That's
it or I
not-
steal it off of you.
Yeah.
Awesome.
It
Okay.
also
I have to feel-
implies
I can
that-
feel less guilty.
Yeah.
it also implies that my follower, who's my cook, knows these guys
Yep.
because it's a halfling druid.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, he knows a lot of
The
halflings.
scary thing is that she does her alchemy in the kitchen.
And it would be given all of them know
Yeah.
10 names.
Who's down in the Southern Kingdom at the
Yes.
moment,
Oh yeah.
and having fun learning how to cook all sorts of things, including river monsters.
So I might say that Lani's chef may actually have been the person who taught 10 names to cook.
Yeah, because she's very.
That's-
she's pretty old. So,
Yeah.
yeah. Totally makes sense. What's funny is I based that character off of a nurse that I used to work with. Her name was Virginia. She goes by Jenny. She's hilarious. And is very much that personality where she has a little bit of a southern accent, so she just talks very nicely and sweetly, but you cross her or you don't do what you're supposed to do.
And bits of her
And
body
she was so not mean, but just so overbearing. It was crazy. I loved her. She was great. I miss
come
her.
off. Right.
Yeah, no, 10 Lives is learning how to cook weird river monsters at the moment, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I love that.
But he has a good recipe for piranha.
Mm.
Mm.
We're having to tame this place so that people can, find refuge here.
Yes.
So yeah, Hildren's kingdom is getting the same treatment as Lowell's village.
Yes. Well, that's fair. The amount of money I'm going to have to spend on ridiculous amounts increasing my village size to not a village.
That's why there's taxes.
We still haven't figured out
This is going to be more than that.
running, setting up settlements
You're-
and mechanics
You're
of that
gonna
yet.
have to start dispersing.
So to begin with, you'd have to be building the tenements.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Lots of tenements.
oh yeah, well, accommodation and walls and stuff. Lots of it.
Remember how we were in, where we were, Meandale, and everything was in a line?
Yeah. Oh no, that was
Meardale?
no, that was the Meadle with the sky
Wendar.
elves. That was Wendar.
Wendar.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Don't do
remember-
that.
Remember how we were in Wendar and everything was in a line?
Don't
You
do
might-
that.
Nope. You might have to do it. It makes the most sense.
No.
Everything was
No.
ordered.
No.
It
The-
was great.
No.
No, there are better ways to do that.
Do you remember how Seika went slightly insane?
Yes. Because it's too orderly.
But you
That's
did
why
also
it's funny
learn
when
that the design worked with the magic of the king.
Yes.
Yes. And it was very much the king's mindset to an extent.
Because he has OCD, yes.
Yes.
Whereas Lowell is a lot more complex and interwoven.
And actually knows how things like forests work.
He.
And environments and terrain.
So at the start of spring, you find yourself back at the Knights River Inn in Durrigan.
Mm-hmm.
Where you introduced to a young dragonborn
Mm-hmm.
that only seems to be a few years old.
They're all young, aren't they? Except for Drazel.
Except for Drazel, yes. Because pretty well none of them are time mages, at least to even close to that extent. What colour's this one?
This one is blue.
Okay.
More of a sky blue than the normal blue.
Mm. Not the same colour that Drazel was when I first met him, so it's definitely a different one.
And
Greet them politely.
and they have a holy symbol with the hourglass surrounded by the blue dragon.
Okay.
Introduce themselves as Stereo.
Of course.
I love it.
Mm. He could have done it to Baxi, but
I
yes.
love it.
Mm,
He says he's here to help.
excellent. In any capacity available, or any a particular capacity?
What he deems fit.
Very well. I'm used to that sort of thing.
He just nods.
Mm-hmm. You have been briefed, obviously.
So,
I introduce everybody, apologising if you already knew, but hey, it's Paula.
Seika asks, so what can you do?
Whatever he needs to do, he says.
Like, I'm assuming you're not as powerful as our old friend Drazzle.
He shrugs.
Calrix,
Power is not necessary.
just a second.
He's
I
going to
need,
be
I need
capable
to
enough.
use my new dice for a second.
Ooh, I like this one.
Calrix does not succeed. She
Oh,
gently gives Seika a scuff up the back of her head.
right.
Attack roll.
Oh,
I want to know if I dodge.
Fair enough.
Or do you want me to do a reflex save? I would do reflex save.
Sorry.
I can reflex save.
What? Well, just tell me what I'm doing.
Reflex save would be the more likely to get out of the way.
Because I want you to get in that one.
Yeah, no, I rolled 3.
That was so
So
close.
13.
You turn and smack. It wasn't the back of the head.
Oh, smack right across the forehead.
I got a 13.
Heard 3 first,
Yeah.
so.
It's okay. You wouldn't have wanted to face off against Calcrit. She got a 20. Natural.
Oh dear.
Yes, that's my armed eyes. Armed eyes.
Calcrix will pass Therion a cookie and say, apologies for the impoliteness of my fellow members. We are grateful to have your assistance here in your capacity as Drazzle's representative.
Rubbing her cheek, she says, I never said I wasn't grateful. I just want to know what we've got. Asset management is important.
We have-
we are all people here,
We have a
not
dragonborn.
assets.
We have a dragonborn who's obviously capable and been supplied by Drazzle.
Okay.
He pulls out a
So-
quill and says, he's got his weapon here.
Excellent.
Well, at least you know the power of the words.
Yes.
That's gonna be a staff, isn't it?
Yes.
Does he have one fang? Like one little fang?
What?
Or like he has a missing fang?
He's got one over-length fang.
That'd be really cute. I love
I
her.
think
I think one over-length.
Just like one little hanging over.
I think
the appeal is possibly on a very biased
I think
person.
Seika's probably in that sort of brain space because she's spent the last 2.5 months doing asset management and
Yeah.
okay, is this worth possible 5 people that
Yeah.
might die? And she's very much in a logistical brain space.
Yes.
And Calcrix, it was just like a light sort of
Yeah, yeah.
Just like, come
etiquette,
on.
manners. This is an actual being. They're not an asset.
Yes.
You got to
Yeah.
treat them as a sentient person with whom you have conversations. And right now we're at the polite place of, hi, this is us. What are your favourite hobbies? That kind of thing. Not can you annihilate someone or turn back time. I
Yeah.
feel like if you've met someone in the first 30 seconds, these are questions that are a little bit too personal to ask. But the answer is yes, I can annihilate someone, but no, I can't go back in time.
I would like to hold my hand out to shake Therion's hand and
He sniffs your hand.
yes, and judging on how comfortable he is, I will either just very nicely shake his hand and or I will go to give him just like a really nice like welcome along buddy kind of half hug thing, depending on how comfortable he feels.
He appears to be just sniffing your hand.
Yes, I'll go ahead and ask him for his hand. And he's like, may I grab your hand?
He just looks down at your hand, looks up at you.
Hmm.
Just has that whole look of he doesn't seem to understand.
That's all right. Well, that's all right, bud.
He says claw.
Yes,
it is a
claw. Yes,
It is a politeness of personal contact.
It is.
I will show you how, and I will shake Lani's hand.
Yes. I will say, all right.
Yeah.
You got me there, bud. May I grab your paw?
This is a human custom. They like to grab each other's paws because it proves that they have no weapons and they mean to be friendly.
I mean,
Yeah.
Dragonborn, hand is weapon, but
Accurate.
I mean, Lani, hand is weapon. So,
Accurate.
Spellcaster hand is weapon.
Use weapon.
I mean, all of us, hand is weapon.
Hi, shocking grasp.
Me using someone else as a body
Seika
weapon.
looking a bit sheepish, twirls a tarot card and hands it to him. It's another one of her hand-drawn ones with the symbol of Drazzle on it.
Okay. He accepts.
I apologise. Been in a bit of a different headspace lately.
Okay. You also, he's one of the shorter Dragonborn you've seen, at about 5.5 feet tall.
So would he be
Oh, he's just barely taller than me. Love that.
extremely young in comparison to...
Yeah.
So hand it down to him.
Within a year of birth.
Right. So possibly more a bit of our charge as well as
Yes.
Mhm.
I'd be guessing he's recording on behalf of Drazzle. So observation position.
Yeah. A scribe and journalist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus other duties as required, I presume.
Eve will make sure that cookie
He has-
was eaten, otherwise
Yes.
we're all good.
He does also continue saying he's here to make sure you complete your task,
Yeah.
and that Llewell should be able to open the way.
Yes. Because that's what the staff is for.
You don't have to staff at the moment.
I know. But there are other ways to open the way.
And
You are our portologist.
Yes.
as well there, Seeker should be able to forge the blade.
I'm liking this spin.
While at Akesoli.
Yeah.
While there, Seeker should be able
The
to
dagger,
forge the
the
blade.
crystal dagger.
Because we have all three parts. Yes?
Yeah, no, we need to find how to do it. I'm just asking if it's in the city, in hell.
Well, how convenient that you probably have Hellfire to actually forge the blade.
Exactly.
Calfrix will spend some of her time researching and solving, probably through the legend lore. But also just from talking to all the people passing through.
And Seika with the Cirque would have been spending some time asking people or sending out contacts looking for instructions on how to reforge the crystal blade.
The other thing she would have done in her 2.5 months, if that's an option, is she's been researching the one sibling she hasn't met yet. And I think she's got about 3 kobolds on her
Shining.
thing, so she's been talking to them.
So she knows the Shining Born is a
Get
sibling but
background.
hasn't met him.
Correct.
Okay, cool.
And she has some kobold around your domain,
I
yeah?
think I got 3 who've taken refuge
Yeah.
on Mount Dread.
Yeah.
I can't remember the details. I think it's like 2 adults and 1 youngling.
So, in your research on the Shining One, he is probably the most cursed kobold in all of history.
Okay.
Because it's probably the only kobold that's never been struck down.
And why is that considered a curse?
Because every other race has cursed him because he's killed so many of every other race.
Ah.
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay, yeah. is that
We've been cursed with long life.
because he hasn't been struck down and has been so destructive, he has been cursed by multiple other people who want to take him down, but it has not happened.
So it's the tall poppy thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Many other races use his name as a curse.
Mm.
And as Hildren knows now,
Yeah.
that's not the best idea.
No.
Plus, any time he was seen in battle, the kobolds always overwhelmed.
Mm-hmm.
They never, no
Yeah.
one ever reported what the tactics were,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
and there were never any survivors except for kobolds.
So
Wonderful.
they're the kobold version of the Atruaghin, basically.
Yes.
But he is a god. We know he's a god. So there are other things.
Yes.
Yeah, it seems to be everybody in her family but Calvin is a god.
It's also said that he was a paladin at those times.
Technically, Drazzle
That's-
isn't a god yet.
Yet.
Technically.
Technically.
Working towards it.
yeah.
But yeah, taking out the master may be the final thing he needs.
Do we know who he's a paladin of? Himself?
He was a paladin of Ixion.
Mm.
Ah. That's complications.
And his main power was light and manipulation light.
Alright.
They just said he could cut people in half with just
Well,
natural light.
that's kind of cool.
Okay.
So lasers.
Yeah, I'm hearing lasers.
I'm hearing lasers.
And
I'm hearing lightsaber.
Yeah.
You want one?
he's also the reason why the Rakasta have never gone back to the northern reaches.
Okay.
Hmm. Interesting.
All the gnomes.
Right. Which suggests
doesn't
that
like
if
technology.
I decide I want to look for him, I want to go to the northern reaches.
Mm.
Is that, like, in a space with the Rakasta, with their technology being so superior over magic, they found the one thing where magic is more superior than their technology.
And he hasn't been seen in the northern reaches for like hundreds of years, but
Mm-hmm.
his
Influence?
actions and influence is
Yeah.
such that
They don't.
he's now one of the boogeymen of the gnomes and the Rakasta.
Okay.
Fair.
Interesting.
As his reach was beyond theirs.
Well, yes, it's got more reach than most PCs.
They have stories about him striking at them while they're in orbit.
Lasers.
Yep.
Yes.
Well, if they're in direct sunlight, he can manipulate the light.
Exactly.
Ah.
He can literally manipulate sunlight.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Especially when it's unobstructed by atmosphere.
Yeah, well, it makes it easier.
I was going to say that's a good point.
Hmm.
Mm.
And all this happened
So-
while he was mortal.
Best time.
Okay.
Right.
And the main reason you got most of that information was the Rakasta have settled on Mount Dread.
Okay.
They're the ones with the stranger stories.
Mm. Which is impressive because they got strange stories anyway.
Well, hey, imagine
So-
a spacefaring person fearing a tiny dragonling.
Yep. Yes.
And
Appropriately
those,
scary.
and those that wear his armor.
Mm.
Does that mean Calbrix has had to do a fair amount of diplomacy around making sure that the kobolds here aren't considered scary and are treated fairly.
Oh, the Akesoli treat kobolds fairly. One of the few people they don't dismiss on sight.
Oh, there you go. Because I know that they prefer to live in the secret underground caverns she had there, set up for various ostracized races who don't feel safe above ground.
Yep.
And they've got their own entrance and exit from Mount Dread because of that.
And you're told that the way to get into the way to open the portal is somewhere in Darrakan City. Just to find the cult of the master.
Do I know anything about what I need to be opening, or is it just sort of I've got to go where it's potentially going to be and work it out from there?
He goes, yes.
Can I make a history check to work out if I know anything about what's being talked about?
Yes, you can.
It might even be useful.
So we need to find the cult of the master. Just confirming because I was still writing down about the shining one.
Yeah. I'm going to check on my bonus because I got close on that roll.
He's got a couple of cults, but you weren't given which cult or how to find it.
Okay.
With everything the Cirque has been doing, and not just the last month, like the last 6 months, would we have any
Oh, that's better.
ideas, inklings, seen hidden doors or pathways or signs of it anywhere?
Well, Paul was just making a roll.
Sorry.
Yeah. It's a good thing I've got expertise on that one, as well as, expertise dice plus 28.
28. Okay, so
That was history, right?
Yeah.
okay, so they call themselves the Dead Three.
Do I know who they actually are?
No.
No. Okay.
So we know of the Dead Three.
But it's rumours that they were in Akesoli, setting things up.
Okay. I will tell the others about this.
And there's rumours they've just come to Darrakan City, setting things up.
Which means if we stop them here, we'll get to find out how they do it, which means we can get
Undo
some
it.
information on how to undo Akesoli.
Wait, hold up. With Akesoli, when we were there, whole city was being evacuated. We did all that. The leaders took off in a ship away from
Yeah,
Akesoli.
basically they went across the lake to the western part of the western side of the lake
Yeah.
over Darrakan.
And we walked the population down and
yes.
around, yeah. I'm trying to remember everything there. So, they're setting things up there. We gotta get there. We're in the middle of a battle. We're either going to go through the Master's forces or Atruaghin. What is the best way to get to Akesoli?
Can I do an investigation check for my Cirque?
Well,
You go
at this
probably
stage,
not.
there is no good way to get to Akesoli. It's all contested land,
Yeah.
and technically,
It's not on the edge.
the closer you get to Akesoli, the closer you get to the strength of the Master's power.
Mm-hmm.
So
But
we're
you're talking, when you say talking about getting to Akesoli, you're talking about getting to the site where Akesoli was.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So we need to get to the site where Akesoli was, portal from there
Yep.
to where Akesoli is, and then figure out how to forge the dagger and teleport Akesoli back.
Therion looks at you and just has that look of, do I start again?
I almost wanted to.
Yeah,
funny.
I'm trying to understand what the we're meant to find a. So Paul, Luol knows how to use the portal,
Yeah.
but we don't know where the portal is. We know it's in Darrakan.
See, that's where I'm confused.
Mm-hmm.
Because the Dead Three are rumoured to be here, setting things up. So why are we talking about Akesoli, going to
Because-
Akesoli to
Because
portal?
they did
Oh,
the
well,
same.
I must have done that.
Yeah.
I must have got mixed up there.
Yeah.
I thought, like,
Yep.
they are here. I thought we were talking about Akesoli.
Because they also did Akesoli. They were there.
They
setting
set
things
up Akesoli. They are now here setting things up.
Yeah, which means they're potentially trying to do the same thing to Darrakan.
Yes.
So do we portal from here, or do we have to go to Akesoli?
Well, I
Yeah,
think we
that's
gotta
why we
figure.
have to-
I think we gotta find them in Derek.
Yeah, if we try and stop them, we can then determine from there.
Yeah.
I believe we're supposed to the portal. The first thing Martin said was that the portal was in Darrakan, and that Luol knows how to make the portal. Is that correct?
I said Darrakan City.
Darrakan
Mhm.
City. Yes.
So this is why I was confused and I was trying to line things up.
I missed that part.
I
That was, that
believe-
was my beat. That was my bad.
That's okay. That was why Therion just had that look of, do I start again?
Yeah, this is where I'm going. What? Weren't we in Darrakan?
So we're on the same page. We're all in Darrakan City.
Yep.
The
So-
Dead Three are said to be setting up in Darrakan City. The portal to Akesoli is in Darrakan City, probably where the Dead Three are setting up.
Mm-hmm.
So with the Cirque, I've spent the last 2.5 months in and around Darrakan City collecting stuff. So in that time, have we seen anything that would be an indication of the Dead Three, some sort of ritual or thing being set up? Knowing that I wasn't in Akesoli, so I don't know what happened there. Do I have any hints that would help us? Just being at the center of an information network should be helpful sometimes.
Unless the story deems otherwise.
Unless the story and our DM god deem otherwise.
Yes.
Because I still haven't been able to do my legend lore or repair it back yet. So, story
No, I
says...
thought you had. You just hadn't sat down and written it up.
no, Martin hasn't sat down and written it up. Therefore, even though I've done legend lore, what I actually know is not known.
Yes. So you've been able to do it. It's just-
Plot-wise, I don't have all the information.
Suspect that even multiple castings on Legend Lore won't get you everything you need to know about the Palace of Atruaghin.
No. Give you an indication of where to go, though.
And legend lore
Well, they'll
is,
give you a start point.
legend lore is what is written and what is written down. And
Yep.
Yes.
so Orcus, it's Monday, I can say it. Orcus being Orcus, you can't really trust it.
Oh, God, no.
Okay, so I might get you to give me a history check for Seiko.
Sure, it can't be investigation.
In this
Yes.
case, it's whether or not the clues you gather have any meaning for you.
See, I'm proficient insight. I'm proficient in insight and investigation, not history.
So just do good.
Obviously, what's really happened is you've actually passed the investigation check. Now you're working out whether or not you can put the information together.
Yeah, that's
So
pretty much it.
history is intelligence, right?
It's whether you have
Yeah.
the key pieces that connect your information.
Not horrible. 17. Considering I don't have proficiency,
Okay, so from what you've pieced together in your time, the Dead Three seem to be followers of Bane, Baal, and Merkel, but you're not sure exactly if they're alternate names used to disguise their actual names.
Bane, Baal.
And Merkel, spelled M-Y.
This is really funny.
So are they real gods, or do we think that they're aliases? Or we don't know.
You don't know.
Can we religion check with it, with all
Yes.
I was just going to
recognised
say,
names?
Well, if I mention them, surely somebody with a better religion check than I do.
No, I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
at some point Merkel will go away, and then there will be a Curly stepping in at some point.
Yep.
That's what I'm getting from this.
And I have religion, trained, and a specialisation in gods and immortals. Let's see what we get with that.
You can say, I am not much of a religious person.
let's see, I'm sure we'll know
The
something.
Grandmaster skill check thing doesn't count in case of a skill check, does it?
It doesn't. Natural one.
Natural one.
No, it's even better.
It's double.
I got expertise dice. That's 2 natural ones.
It's two natural ones. That's so funny.
I have no idea. I should, but I must have dozed off.
Is this where Luella agrees with Lonnie's reading that there should be a Curly stepping in at some point?
The last time we had a natural run on a religion check, Dimitri made up his own stuff.
So tell everybody about the Dead 3 from a Forgotten Realms point of view.
Feel free to do that.
Does anybody recognise names at all? Just an alternate point of view from what Lord talked about. People can decide which one they take them.
Give me a religion roll,
Yeah.
Jeremy.
If someone can roll the D20 and the D4 for me.
Yeah. Well, considering...
Well, you love my new spinner dice, Jeremy, because you just got a natural D20.
Nice.
Natural 20. Cool.
Which one is D4 on this?
And on the D4?
I'm just doing that now.
Yeah.
3.
So that would be 34, 37 upgraded.
Well, it's valid for Lord to say, I have no idea about any of those names.
Yeah.
Because it's
There's
true
no.
enough.
I was gonna say there's no reason for Luella to know.
I was going to say, Luell's probably not the person who would make up information.
Luella would research it, but I don't know if he would know it.
Well, it's also, from the player's memory, those names don't exist in the Immortals.
These names literally don't exist in the main book.
There you go.
This is what I'm saying. Like, I know them in other contexts. I don't know if they have a context in Mystara.
Yeah. Basically, from a Mystara normal religion and history point of view, they're aliases at most.
Okay, so Bane is from Drachma's point of view a representation of Alphax.
Oh, God. Yep.
Basically, all about destruction.
Yep.
But in this case, it's more like the armored destroyer,
Yep.
also known as Bane of Alphatia.
Right.
And always wanting people to kneel before him.
Okay, Loki.
Yes.
Yes, except he is very compelling when he makes people kneel before him.
So Baal would be at Santiago and Merkel will be Hell?
Potentially.
I'd guess.
And from Drachma's perspective, Baal is a representation of Orcus.
Yep.
With the skull-like visage.
Yep. All about the dead things. Bane is the ultimate authoritarian.
Yeah.
Okay, and as for the next one, I actually have to look that one up.
Yes. Law and order and me in charge.
Mm-hmm.
Orcus is now the present in all 3 nights.
Mm. Yeah, well, he's a big god. He takes up a lot of space.
You've now said his name 4 times.
On Monday.
Mm.
He's represented here.
But we're not in the land of Orcus.
Mm.
That's the problem on Wednesday night.
Do you remember the rule?
Yeah, but that's...
Think about the rule. Think about what I'm warning you. The GM has heard you say Orcus 4 times today, and I've just said it twice as a player.
Never counted on a Monday or a Friday.
No.
What number?
No.
What number do we
Just
get?
because it's never been counted before
True.
does not mean that now he's entering the story. The big O, as he shall now forthwith
Yep.
know.
We're now... Yep, okay. Calcrix is introducing that nickname to us?
Yes.
I'm assuming we don't want to go over 5.
No, 3.
3.
3.
So he's already going to turn up in this session at some point.
I'm
Not
not calling
necessarily.
Beetlejuice. My
If,
gosh.
if you call any god's name enough times, they pay attention,
And
and
Paul
sometimes
has already
with hostility.
said, "Oh God, no."
Well, they're
So
being annoyed.
that's another reference to a god.
And technically, while
So-
it wasn't Seika, the rule on Wednesday night is whether it's Seika or whether the character or the player.
Yep.
Yeah,
Right,
Yep.
so if you call them Thanatos, we run away while they fight.
yeah, pretty much.
And you believe that the Merkle is a representation of the god Loop,
Which god?
L-O-U-P,
L-O-U-P.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, as in like
Loop Guru,
where?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Were
where
critters.
creatures.
Yeah.
as in werewolf in particular.
So
Yes.
earlier I was
Gurus.
going
Interesting.
to ask a question, which was going to be, considering that Calcrix has dealt a lot with Nyx and Gods of Entropy,
Mm-hmm.
and she knows that the Master is being supported by an opposing God of Entropy of Nyx. Would she have any insight, particularly considering her time spent in Alphatia with the Friday Night's group, about Bane?
Well, you would probably have a similar feeling from what Dracula comes up with, that Bane would simply be the shortening of Bane of Alphatia. But
Yeah.
there are a lot of gods who use the name Bane of as their title.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But very few would just call themselves Bane.
Yeah.
I feel like someone
Bane of all.
Yes.
is stepping in on my nickname game. Quite rude.
Well, you'll have to fix him.
I have Bane
Whereas
as well.
Luke is known as Keeper of the Dead.
I've got that way for that, guys. Hang on.
No worries.
I was going to ask, because Zurchev, and I know I'm not Hildren, but Seika still has a connection through the Vialian elves. Zurchev is sort of a protector of a lot of wares and hates one of his main enemies is Orcus, and there was another one who killed all the wares.
That is Alvengod, who basically sort of known as the Silver Arrow, as one of his nicknames.
I'm just wondering how Loop fits into all of this.
Loop is basically a werewolf who became a god.
Oh, yick.
Of the dead.
And his titles are Keeper of the Dead, Saint Luke, and the Black.
Mm-hmm.
I remember when we were in Francia, we fought werewolves, and it was like a whole thing because they were different than other.
His reputation is such that any follower of his is not known how to defeat. If they're a werewolf, the standard werewolf tactics won't work against them. If they're a vampire, the standard vampire tactics won't work against them.
Oh, wonderful.
His followers always have a unique
Characteristic or something.
a unique vulnerability.
Okay.
Just to them. Such that they become the terrors of wherever they are.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry,
No worries. This is where Player speak, not in game.
What you,
I always thought that playing a were character would be kind of interesting if they weren't considered evil.
Yeah.
Oh, we're bears.
Well, yeah, that's the only one, but
most people
I
think
would
of
do-
the wares as evil
Oh, yeah.
because at the uncontrolled stage,
they are.
they literally become murderers.
Yeah.
I mean,
And to be fair, remember the fact that technically, Darrican is overrun with at least a few 100,000 wear planet.
I was gonna say, like, from
Not the best
Because
example.
Atruaghin basically counted weardies.
considering
Technically.
Yes.
Oh no, it's part of the Atruaghin nature. Every Atruaghin
Oh.
shape change.
Yep.
Mhm.
Sorry. From
But
what
shape.
reading,
But I was
thought it
going to
on
say,
the side.
between a true and shape change and actual wear, is
Yeah.
it considered the same thing?
The Atruaghin generally can't pass it on, but you can stop an Atruaghin from changing by basically shackling them with metal.
Ah.
Any form of metal on their skin stops their change.
the Vialians also wouldn't see wares as naturally evil. We're pigs, maybe, but not most wares because that's part of like
only
they are
only devil swine from their
only devil
perspective.
swine. Yeah,
So a were pig and a devil swine are different.
different things.
Mm.
But
Okay.
because
That-
Zurchev is connected to the Vialian elves,
Yeah, it's a little
the
different.
way he's known as a protector of the wares.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And all devil swine serve Orcus solely.
Got it.
They can't become a devil swine without serving him.
Hmm.
Hildren's trying to kill them.
Mm-hmm.
A devil swine cleric.
That sounds fun.
What fun.
That is her destiny.
And so you have warning that one of the people here may actually be some form of were or undead, and not killable by the normal means.
Mm-hmm.
I have a blade that lets me see wares or shapeshifters.
Okay, so with Baal's interference, it will basically be in the sense that he would probably be supporting undead in the city.
Yeah.
Intelligent undead. Most likely ghouls.
Yeah.
Because they're the easiest to spread.
Yes. It's actually one of the reasons I was thinking of the, what is it, the ring of that magic items that protects you from undead. Put that on Marnie, because she's going to be the one at the front, or Grant when he gets back.
Yeah.
No, you don't particularly want one of them to be turned.
That's what I'm saying.
Ideally.
Put the ring on him. That's what it...
That's a very good question. Lonnie can't die, but that doesn't mean that she can't be dead.
That's true.
Those are very different things.
They
Lonnie
are.
would like to not be undead.
So if you do become undead, you stay undead.
How does
Oh.
Thanatos
But do I stay
feel?
undead forever?
Yep.
How does Thanatos feel about the undead?
Like all things, they must be destroyed in the end.
I was gonna say, I don't feel like he would have. I don't think he would see much difference between the living and the undead. Just that everything must end. Interesting.
Hey, buddy.
Okay.
He's,
So we
he's
have-
like, please attention. I can hear him squeaking down there.
We're likely to have intelligent undead, likely ghouls.
Yep.
We're likely to have at least one undead or were that doesn't have the usual resistances, and we'd have to figure out usual weaknesses, and we'd have to figure out what their weakness is.
And possibly normal immunities don't work against them.
Yeah.
As
So
in, elves may not be safe from ghoul attacks.
and then Bane is probably heavy armor, destroy, follow me.
I was gonna say that was gonna be my tactic.
Plus
That's the other
unnatural
one.
strength.
Yeah.
As his followers are generally stronger than most people.
And undead don't tend to get sneak attacked.
No.
You're really liking nerfing my character, aren't you?
It's
Yeah.
really fun. Here, have all these really cool powers. Here you go. Oh yeah, this is your chance to use them. Guess what? They don't work.
I haven't done enough to have my powers
They work
revoked.
against demons and devils.
Yep,
Yeah.
and Wes, hopefully, maybe, but not undead. Seika's now racking her brains to try and figure out the best way to approach undead.
There used to be a spell for doing that sort of thing. I don't know if it exists in 5th edition or level up. I can't remember the name of the thing.
Usually by
It was like a 2nd or 3rd level spell that allowed the recipient of the spell to... actually, I think it was maybe in a cell phone. No, it wasn't. The recipient of the spell could sneak attack and crit undead.
I recommend having a holy
There's a
symbol and
cler-
some
there's a
holy
cleric
water.
spell.
Just saying the
Yeah.
power of so and so compels you.
But they're not going to have that. Their weaknesses aren't normal.
No.
Oh no, I didn't say that to be useful. I said it because it's funny.
So
Yes.
one of the beliefs would be a cleric of Ixion would not suffer the normal setbacks,
Yeah.
as the Lightbringer has more power than most.
And I am blocked off from my summer form.
Yeah.
And Ixion is known as a hater of undead.
Yeah, you're nerfing my...
This is where my Sunblade is going to be very useful.
Oh, yeah. Of course, that's right. You do have a lightsaber.
I do.
I'm just amused. I'm not actually...
We hadn't figured out the technology. I mean, exactly diversified for the rogue.
Yes, but I don't want to... I'm from Hildren, I know how hamstrung that makes me later.
Absolutely.
So, as a character who does relies on sneak attack damage and necromancy and necrotic damage, this is not the adventure for her.
You're gonna have fun.
Yeah.
Got bullied off the chair by
I was gonna say.
Dress.
Yeah, you just bullied her off the chair,
So Idris is now happy he has the whole chair.
and she's just happy because she's being able to be held and laid down. Look at Jazz. Aww.
Well, at level 13, I picked up Devil's Sight, so I can see in all types of darkness.
That is
Which
helpful.
will be
That's
very
a
handy.
plus,
for you.
won't it?
Yeah. Okay, so not all these.
So now the understanding of the Dead 3 does come in handy, because each of them deals with the dead.
Mm-hmm.
So Alphax is about undead that destroy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hello, little puss.
And many werewolves have been known to be followers of Alphax.
Yeah.
So Bane is undead that destroy.
Bal is
Intelligent undead.
Intelligent undead.
Undead that undead.
And then Luke is you were or.
may even be
Creation
a hybrid were undead.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And Loop is mutant undeads.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Radiant damage, lots of radiant damage, and some
Alright.
radiant damage.
What do we do next, Drazzle? What do we think?
Okay.
She's happy.
And none of this led us to an idea of where this would go.
Now
where they'd
you can each make an insight roll.
Mm-hmm.
Insignificant.
I only got a 12.
I've got a nice roll. Total 30.
Total of 30.
Yeah.
Give me a second.
I feel like I can get a general idea of, go that way. See what happens.
If someone could do me a D20 and a D6.
Mm-hmm.
My dice are betraying me today.
The answer for Drachma was a total of 15 on the dice. Unfortunately, did not go that well.
A total 15,
I
including
put them
the
in
X.
four.
Including the d6.
Yep. So that makes 30.
20, 24, 25 for Seika.
Mhm.
So what did Drachma get?
30.
I had my expert talent kick in there. I'm like, no, I rolled a 4. Hang on.
Okay, so with your thoughts, you believe that under one of the embassies in the city, you believe they're hiding.
Right. But there's a lot of embassies. Any idea which, or there more information to get?
Combining the various bits of information you get, you believe you've narrowed it down to potentially the Tyranny embassy.
Which sounds perfectly reasonable for what they're doing.
And
Yeah.
just, is there any issues with invading embassies in Darrington?
Well, diplomatic incident for a start, although at the moment it may be a bit different.
I'm gonna
I
say
Well, that's what I'm saying. With this, the concept of, hey, the embassy is technically land belonging to the other
Yeah.
country.
Yes.
When that applies in Darrington, if you've got your first question, and then, considering the current war, well, there's no reason not to go into the embassy of the master's home country. It's gone on my head for a moment, but if they're an embassy, then, hey, you can quite often go into the land of someone you're already at war with. So.
Yes.
It is likely, knowing my background and stuff, that not only would I normally have access to the embassy, I will have been in there for secretively and not secretively.
There's a chance you've been in all the embassies.
Yes.
And yes, there's
You do it
also a
for fun.
chance
But
I've been in there for
Thyatin one,
Yeah.
because part of my job is to spy on the Thayatins for the Thayatin government to make sure there are no traitors.
Yeah. As I said though, I've also seen it from the point of view of going to events.
And
So a different part of it.
And you know not of a underground complex because they actually didn't build the building.
So it may predate it. The other thing is, it's the sort of thing that keeps secret anyway. If they're doing anything nefarious down there, or
I'm
potentially so.
becoming more and more central in the Thayatin information network.
Yeah, fair enough.
But also the aspect of there's no indication that they're going to be there under fire protection.
no.
No, I doubt they will be there under Thayatin protection.
Yeah.
I almost doubt that any Titan
I am
representative is there. To be honest.
Hoping my experience will give us a little bit of an advantage in maneuvering around. And if we are challenged on it, I should be able to help.
And under the main building in the secret area under there, it definitely doesn't have enough space for anything more than 10 people. Because, hey, you're normally one of those people in there writing stuff and getting messages.
Yeah.
Is that the basement thing, the hideaway for the...
They believe that the Dead 3 can be found under the Tyranny embassy.
Oh, okay. So it'd be a similar setup to what we found in the...
Arendi.
Yeah.
You'd know that. You'd surmise that they'd have something similar in most of their embassies.
Yeah.
Just a random question on the side there. There's been no indication, and obviously the party hasn't been directly involved in the exploration, but they might have heard stories. The lair of the Mad Mage that they had opened up under Darrington and they were continuing to explore for a number of years. There's no indication that there's any connection between that system and the basement of the embassy.
They believe so because the only way to get into the lair of the Mad Mage is through the Yawning Portal,
The Yawning Portal, that's right. But
and they've kept all other exits closed.
Yeah.
yeah, happy with that. They could complicate things if it turned out there were other people like me down there, or other aspects coming in.
So yeah, if we're concerned about getting in trouble for being in the Thiatin embassy, I have credentials for that. And real credentials this time.
Type has credentials.
They're
too.
not recognisable by a lot of it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not recognisable, but I have the credentials.
As much as you have real credentials for everything else, they're all real.
Yes.
Yes.
Hey, I have a feat that makes that true.
Yes.
Calcrix's credentials are when she upsizes to the highest size she can get to. It's a joke.
I think it's a good joke.
It is a good joke. I nodded.
Always just appealing.
I think that's great.
And the
I was
person going,
visualising-
yes, you can pass.
I was visualising the embassy exploding outwards.
Well, she does have enrage architecture, so
So I know
Let's do
that
that.
there is a secret room in the basement,
Mm.
which is where I tend to work if I'm at the embassy.
But you know it has only
It's
a
not-
couple of exits that just go to the surface at various other places.
Yeah, so it's not likely to... It might not be a bad starting place, but it's not likely to be what we're looking for.
just can anyone give me a quick? How did we jump to the Thiatin embassy when we're talking
Insight
about?
rolls.
Yeah.
So with all our information about Bane, Baal and Loop,
Yeah.
and everything that we'd put together through our rolls and discussion,
Yeah.
we all rolled insight, and we figured out that under one of the embassies would be where the dead three are hiding. We figured out it was likely the Thiatin embassy, which then led to me going, hey, I know the Thiatin embassy, which led to, as far as I'm aware, and I know a fair chunk and have broken into and legally entered the Thiatin embassy multiple times, there isn't
Yep,
an underground
that's-
chamber that should be
Yeah.
usable
I've
by
filled in
this.
now. Yep.
With the extra information, I'll give secret insight roll.
No, you betrayed me.
Bestial.
Let's go, Percy. It's a D4. This one would be a 27.
Okay. You know, within the last 3 years, the Titan Embassy has expanded to a bathhouse. Standalone building on the same grounds.
Right. Yeah.
That's
They could have built something concealed under that while they were doing that.
And
So, yeah.
that place always has a high volume of traffic.
Good cover.
so we built the bathhouse?
No.
No,
Bought the
we bought
bathhouse.
the bathhouse.
And the ambassador did so as part of one of his ambassadorial wins.
Yeah, it sounds like a Thiatin.
But in the same grounds, each of the gods are part of the Thiatin pantheon.
Yep.
The Thiatin pantheon almost includes every god,
Yeah.
because they don't deny any gods.
Mm-hmm.
And they accumulate everything. So
Yeah, it's take in everything. Quite
Whether-
literally.
whether they want it or not.
Mhm. These are the Romans, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, you're a god? Come join our pantheon. We've got space.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yes. I think it's more sort of, you're a god. You're joining our pantheon. We've made space.
Pretty sure there's a bunch of gods out there just like, yeah.
Oh
See,
yeah.
Like, how
They'll probably list them as part of the part of their pantheon anyway.
Depending on the god,
Yeah.
they may be able to raise themselves from that listing.
Yeah.
There's a couple of gods that I've come across in our travels here who, if they decided it was so, they would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've got things like, I think, is it Ixion who, no, whoever wiped out the Nithians.
Ixion.
Yeah.
Erased all memory of the Nithians from all but very, very few.
Yeah.
Ixions in almost every pantheon because of being the sun.
Yep. There's also quite a few of the more corrupting dark side types where they just go, I'm going to corrupt my records in your listings and fuck them up.
While the Vialian elves work for the Thiatans, they're technically not part of Thyesha.
Yeah,
They're
but-
technically not part of Karamikos. They're
Well, they
hidden.
disagree.
They're in
but
between.
hey,
Thyesha disagrees. We have a deal to work for Thyesha so we can keep our
yes.
place. But even most elves don't know about the Vialian elves. So.
Yeah.
And I don't know if... I think... Does Luell still think of me as season elf?
Mm-hmm.
Season 5.
No, that's what you present as to an extent, so...
We had a season
That's
ago, so
fine.
it
Just
makes sense.
Thought it might be a second to remind people that while I talk, player talks about Vialian elves, you guys don't know what that is. So I
It's
just present
all-
as a season elf.
Yeah, it's possible that if the name of them comes up that Lowell might actually think about it, because he does know quite a lot about that stuff. But
She's
at the
been
moment-
trying
It's
since
not-
birth
the
to
thing
never
is-
mention it.
the thing is,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter to him.
Mm.
Until it matters, he's not going to worry about it.
Because it's definitely like, oh, that's Seika. Yep. Is that, oh, I know all these things, but definitely not taking the time to make connections of the two because they're not. It's not an important connection.
Oh yeah,
in the moment.
I'm not stressed about
No,
it.
fine.
if
I'm
you
just-
think about it, there's at least 5 different types of elf, and all of them are quite different to each other.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you're supposed to be a secret type of elf as well, so
Because I'm a crossbreed.
yes.
I'm a secret type of elf. Y'all don't know it yet.
Right.
One of your Lanis is an elf.
Nah, I've been considered Fae. There's that. But that's just because I'm part of the Wall's clan. So
Yes.
Yeah, I also read Fae.
You're officially Fae, not actually Fae.
yeah,
But after a while, it'll actually take.
makes sense at this point, to be honest.
Join Morrigan and Seika.
I know, right?
Oh, considering she can't die.
Yeah,
Yes, but not the way that
a little
Yes.
different, but yes.
it's a bit different. That's a time magic thing, not a
You're totally not going to join the Wild Hunt with
Fae
Morrigan.
lifestyle.
Nah.
On the other hand, becoming an actual Fae would extend each version of her lifespan.
That's why, like, I'm sure at some point joining the Wild Hunt is probably on the cards, but
Or joining the undead.
you know what? Or both. Why not? I apparently have all the time in the world.
I mean, Morrigan's
Yeah.
mentor is a Dullahan.
Yeah, that's
She's on the path to Dark Archfey.
yeah. Well, with a name like that, I would expect it.
Morrigan, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm sure Lani might end up as one of the vampire lords.
Hell yeah, that'd be awesome. Until someone tries to
Just
kill
make
me.
sure the Shadow Lord doesn't get that star.
So
Yeah,
does this
sure.
mean where you want to go to make a visit to the Thiat and Dark House?
It does.
That's what I'm thinking.
We got sidetracked again, sorry.
We did.
yeah.
Yeah. You guys are all like packing up and stuff, and I'm like, oh, is it the end of the game?
No, I was just going to get a Coke and then realised there was rubbish and went and put the rubbish away.
This is called distraction as we try to move on to the game.
Okay, so we know we want to head to the Thiatan Embassy. A fairly promising lead is the bathhouse. We know that we're going to be facing a lot of undead, and undead we don't really want to face, but, you know,
I've got daylight and sunbeam.
that doesn't mean, particularly with loops,
May not work.
that may not work the way we want it to.
What I've learned is that if you just hit something long enough, eventually it dies.
I have a Lani.
Generally
Just hit them with her.
We have a Lonnie.
I will be
I'll just-
distraction
it's like a
as I
pick
throw
up
tiny
one,
little
just
daggers.
a couple back.
I was gonna say, is that where you use the whole Marvel code of like we have a Hulk of like we have a Lonnie?
Yeah. I'll
Yeah.
just
That's right.
throw.
Most beings have a vulnerability to massive damage.
Yes.
Mostly. Sorry.
Because,
It does
well,
mean-
I have a silver dagger, but that won't necessarily hurt the wares anymore, but I should be able to see their true form.
Yeah.
Well,
Without-
we'll see. Everyone is going to be individual. So
I'm just
We'll have to
trying to find ways in my head of making up for the fact that Martin has once again nerfed my character's combat skills.
Well, it's that you have to investigate to figure out what each individual thing's weakness is. Because if
So
they're
I'm going to sit back and watch all of you throw different types of damage at them and go, oh, that one.
Yeah. And then pull an appropriate alchemist's whatever out of a box and throw that.
So I don't think I have time to grab alchemy bombs.
from where we are, assuming Knights Ribbon, to where the Diana Embassy, how much destructed land / master's domain land are we looking at?
It's still within the capital.
It is within
Yeah.
the capital.
So we should be.
Which Garrett can still hold.
Okay, so getting out on the streets at this stage, the sky is still black.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You haven't actually had daylight in 3 months.
Oh. Those poor trees.
You've not had fresh water for that time. Nothing that wasn't summoned in by clerics or druids.
Or me.
Is Mountred still providing rations?
It is, but it's been strained because there's so many places that need help.
Yeah.
Especially now, Llewell's budging city.
And I'm sure that Llewell's new influx is your domain's primary concern. Because he's at the verge of collapse.
300,000 elves will do that to you.
Well, not just elves.
Hmm.
Fae
Yeah.
of all kinds.
Fae of all kinds.
Yeah.
Any 300,000 civilians
And
from
it's
the
also
Alpine
the first
Forest.
time the Fae have left the forest.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Since it was one. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yes. Which is... Yeah.
Oh, speaking of, have we
profound.
found out what's happening with the Myrdals and the Red Arrows and
Did they
Wendar
do
and
anything?
Yalarum?
They're
Just out
progressing.
of curiosity.
They are rather silent on the matter,
Okay.
but from what you can gather is the elves have almost fully retreated from Alfheim.
Yep.
Hmm.
There are no world trees left in the... No tree of life left in the Alpine?
If there is, they're on the borders on their way out.
Right. Because there was only the Myrdal and the Red Arrows.
But Aelon has also left the front lines.
Yes. Okay. What's he up to, do we know?
All you know is the elves are no longer protecting the eastern, well, the western border of Alfheim.
Another reason for
Yeah.
the Fae to be over this side. Yeah.
We know what he's up to. He's avoiding his king's wrath.
I don't think that's actually quite...
Well, I'm sure having spoken to him, he doesn't see Alfheim as a kingdom anymore.
Yeah.
What's
functionally it's
the
not.
point of a title if
Yeah.
there's nothing behind it?
Yeah, functionally
Yeah,
it's
fair.
not, because it's been largely taken over by the Shadow Elves and various other things. So, yeah, all of these refugees on the eastern border are basically it.
Well,
So I'm
aren't you...
presuming he's organising there.
So isn't the eastern border is the one that borders at Darrakin, so you're on the other side, so you're the western border, right?
Right, he's
No.
on the
He's way
southeastern border.
Could you bring the
Southeastern.
map up
Yeah.
and show?
Well, technically it is up on the map, so
Yeah.
You
Right.
where that mouse pointer is roughly where Llewell's domain is.
Yeah.
Yep. And Darken City is kind of like more
Is over that
Yeah.
side.
over there.
Yeah.
And just so you know
The-
where Akesoli is, it's on the other side of the lake over there, which is why
Okay, cool.
we don't want to go through that contested area.
I'll
That's
actually.
why I was hoping. That's why I was
hold on,
confused. I'm like, do we have to get there?
Yeah, I'll actually get the map up
Area.
because I have it
Yeah.
somewhere in here.
The reason I was just checking
Yeah.
positioning of where the refugees are. Like it doesn't really.
Okay, here we go. Not the smallest of files, but. Oh, there we go.
That was a good one.
So
Yeah.
the elves were on the eastern border of the
They're on this
forest.
border,
Yep.
And they're not there
and
anymore.
they've left that water. Mainly they were stopping in this area here,
Yep.
but they have left.
Yep, and Claw's place is on the opposite side.
Yeah.
In
Right. That's what I was
Yeah.
hoping.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if that border's left undefended, does that mean the Master's marching right through there?
The Master is currently held up at the moment.
In the astral.
Unless he actually goes in person, it's meaningless if his forces go there.
And
Yeah.
at the moment, there are very few, if any, trees of life or wild trees in the forest.
Yeah.
Because hopefully the red arrows and the Meadills are heading to Yalarum.
Ideally.
Yep.
And you don't have a tree of life yet.
I have the seed for one,
Yes.
You have the seed for the world tree.
World
Oh,
tree.
sorry.
Which,
World
yeah,
tree.
world tree, little different.
which is the super version.
The world tree is in the Feywild. I know this because I was talking to Martin about where
Yes.
Morrigan would do her year under the tree.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because she's still not old enough, sort of.
Yeah.
A year under the tree in the Feywild could be the difference of a breath in the outside world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
Catholic spending
Or
around
100
all the
years.
time. That's how
Um,
she got to know.
Mm.
Darla.
Thingy.
Yeah.
But, yeah, she wouldn't want to do the trees in her homeland. Well, did they move the tree from Francium to Glandry?
No.
No.
They didn't have a tree in France here.
No.
It's not part of those traditions, but
Yeah.
it's part of the traditions here because elves who don't follow that tradition lose their long life.
So even if there was a tree of life that was in Glantry that was linked to her clan, she wouldn't want to go there
No, not at the moment.
at all.
Yeah.
For Morrigan? No.
So are we happy to go and visit this bathhouse?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so walking out on the streets, the sky is still dark, having gone black not long after the Master pushed his forces forward.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He still had no food grown or waterfall.
Mm-hmm.
The wells are all dry.
Mm-hmm.
Even more fun. So the only reason people are alive is because of clerics
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
who are working full time.
And the clerics have had to ration.
Oh yeah, because there's only so
Insane.
many clerics.
And I was going to say, there's only so many times you can create food or water.
Yes. So
And even the rangers and the foragers wouldn't, even if they could leave Darragan, they wouldn't find much.
no. They will
As
not.
most of them are avoiding the Atruaghin at this time as well.
Yep.
Yes.
Most of the cobblestones of Darragan City are askew. No wagons can actually take the streets.
Hmm.
Earthquakes and stuff. Or
Also, massive damage.
Huge weapons.
so
Yeah.
functional earthquakes.
And probably also been used as siege weapons, i.e. they've been thrown out.
I mean, the constructs were attacking at one point, so...
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's actually entirely valid to get a trebuchet and throw a barrel of cobbles at people.
Exactly.
Hi, here have a shotgun.
You have occasional bits with cobblestones, bits where it's missing, some where they're pointing in the wrong directions,
Yeah.
and some of them where they've oversized.
Yeah.
And there are 2 rents through the city where the ground has ripped open.
Yeah.
Like an earthquake, probably a sort of earthquake spell, or just the land reacting badly.
A lot of crap
Okay.
has happened. Yes.
And there are a couple of makeshift bridges over these gaps.
Yeah.
And some of those gaps you can see down into the Mad Mage's tunnels.
That's a bit worrying because things can get out.
Mm-hmm. Things have been getting out.
Yeah. Great fun.
It's gotten to the point where the streets of Dragons City are not safe.
Yeah.
And those that travel in numbers and with weapons ready.
I feel like Carpet should form a couple of gnome patrols and get them here to beat the crap out of things that are coming out of the thing that aren't very good for other people.
They are patrolling Mount Dread at the moment to keep out Master's forces,
Yeah.
because the Rakasta and the gnomes do not want any more of their stuff taken by the Master.
Yes, but
100% valid.
there are quite a few. There's quite a population there.
Mm-hmm. Reaching the Theatin embassy, you do see the bathhouse and the embassy appear to be untouched by the devastation.
That's suspicious.
Unsurprising.
Yeah. Either
Although
it's
that
been
mages
missed
that'll
or,
be protecting.
or they're fixing it.
And how close does the devastation reach?
Up to their border.
Basically, so the cobblestones in front of the front door are damaged, but the front door is fine, is what you're saying?
Sounds about right.
That sort of thing, yes.
Nice.
And at some places the cobblestone are melted just outside, but the wall of the building are untouched by fire.
Would I know if this is magical shielding stuff that the embassy would have, or...?
Normally they don't have that level of magic. That's not a Theatin thing.
Could be a
And also,
wild thing.
the destruction caused by the siege weaponry hasn't necessarily been so precise and accurate if I were trying to avoid the Theatin embassy, have that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not that accurate, because many a time the volleys are diverted from the direction of their attack.
Yeah.
Sometimes unsuccessfully out of the city, but a majority of the time they've been knocked out of the city.
So there's some sort of magic, whether divine or arcane or natural, but that is unusual for Thyasia.
In war councils, has it been noted previously that the Theatin embassy appears to be protected from attack?
Well, the Mercantile League, which is the centre of Dragons, and where the Chancellor of Dragons spends most of his time, also equally untouched, but they're actually using their magic to protect it.
I would think they would have some magic, at least from
The
Galantia
Rockholm
and stuff.
embassy got flattened.
But the idea is like, yes, would there be any formal explanation from the Theatin embassy as to what they would do to avoid being destroyed?
They didn't report what had been done,
Right.
just that it was noted that they seemed to have successfully survived.
And
Yeah.
I might know that they were protected, but I wouldn't necessarily know how.
Yeah.
And a few other places in the city remained unscathed, including the Bardic College.
Okay.
But on the Theatin embassy is the only ones that actually described or explained, or didn't explain,
Yeah.
what their defences were.
Well, the Theatin embassy is the only non-Darrakan location that was completely untouched.
Yeah.
And when you say non-Darrakan, you mean not attached to the Darrakan government.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Elven Alfheim embassy got completely burnt out. As it was all wood.
Of course.
It would be.
And it was living wood at that.
Yeah.
Mm.
Because,
Llewell's family home is half burnt down
well, bugger.
because it was next to the embassy.
Yeah.
Is Drusilla's Grove still going well at the Riverton?
Having problems because no natural light for over 3 months.
I was
Yeah.
wondering about that, the magic of the grove versus the
Yeah.
conditions.
Still requires nature. No nature, no grove.
Yeah.
I'm fairly sure Drusilla wouldn't
I'll
really
definitely-
care so much because she's not in the...
Yeah.
Cetus is down in the southern continent, so...
Yeah. Definitely spend time with family and see if I can help them with anything.
Well, they have pretty much emptied the house before it happened
Yeah.
because they were an embassy here because they were basically dealing with Alfheim most of the time.
Yeah.
And now Alfheim's gone. They've got no reason to stay here much.
I was gonna say,
they
they're likely
have
moved up.
literally moved most of their stuff to your estate
Yeah. Okay.
because it's also on the other side of the nation to the wall.
Can I
Yeah.
say, like, I mean, I can sort of see little sis and Emerald visiting and staying at your estate.
Oh,
Mum and
definitely.
Dad, not sure. And you
yeah.
don't want big sis.
My uncle, who is also my warlock trainer, lives here.
Oh,
Lives-
okay.
He's probably moved in there as well. With his staff.
You're going to have fun going back.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And a majority of the elven nobles of Darrakan have left with them.
Oh, of course. I would be surprised if they stayed at this point.
Are they also invading Llewell's estate?
Well, at this
Some of them
point,
probably.
that's the safest direction to go.
Yeah.
Any other direction takes them into the war.
I mean, other than southern continent, but
Yeah. Well,
The-
they,
Again, they don't have the right to go there.
no, the
Yeah, they-
Vialian elves are
the
the
boss-
ones who have the
yeah.
tree of
The,
life there.
the other one is if they keep going on the other side of what used to be Alfheim, there's Alarum, and they're not going to let them in.
No.
And not at this point.
The
They
Theodel
could go
elves.
south into Karamakos.
They could go south into Karamakos.
Oh,
They've
God,
had
no.
their own issues.
There's too many elves in Karamakos.
They could go into the Halfling lands,
Yeah, the southern
which
continent.
has its own issues again.
The southern continent. The Vialian elves were the first ones to plant a tree of life,
Mm.
and the Theodel elves have a connection. But the deal is that there was only allowed one tree planted,
Yeah.
so the Vialian elves have it.
So can anyone enter this bathhouse?
Mm-hmm.
There are people going in and out. I'm assuming there's still people at the embassy.
Mm.
There is.
Oh yeah, our dragon needs to get waxed.
The embassy still sees a lot of trade because people want to get on the good side of Thyadis because they want them to help them in the war.
Yes.
Right.
If I remember correctly, I have no great love for Thaisha,
Mm.
but then I don't have a great love for Alphatia either.
And the bathhouse is currently trading in water.
Of course they are.
Mm. Yes.
All those who want to use their services have to pay with water.
Got it.
Hmm.
Otherwise, they don't exist for much longer.
Yes.
Otherwise they what?
Don't
And-
exist for much longer.
Yes, and unfortunately, the way that Level Up does the Create Water things, it actually takes 2 spells. Because Create Water creates non-potable water. You've got to do Purify Water afterwards. So,
That's perfectly fine for the bathhouse.
yeah, but
You,
if they're
you buy the
trading,
services.
if they're trading in water, they're not doing it to take baths. They're doing it to sell water to other people.
You don't know how important baths are to flattened.
Oh, very, but
I'm pretty...
yeah. But they're not. They're going to need potable water as well, and quite a lot of it.
Are they making
So-
an unseemly profit of some sort?
Quite
Oh,
probably.
well, yes, they pretty much sell water at a premium.
Yep.
So they're about to have a problem with the dragon, is what I hear you saying.
Mhm.
I mean, Seika's not really too fussed about this.
Yeah.
She, as I said, she works for the Thyatans. She doesn't really care about the Thyatans.
Doesn't mean
But
you're
hey,
loyal
as a
to them.
Thyatan in name, you don't have to pay for water.
Nope.
All Thyatan citizens get it for free. And they charge every other citizen through the nose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she probably... I mean, she probably would have been getting... Her circ probably would have been getting rations of water from here.
Yeah.
Potentially.
Well, considering we've been running
Idris
around
is crawled
doing...
under the chair.
We've been running around doing work for the Thyatan government.
Mm.
Hmm.
Bound to happen.
Okay, so at the door you see a cup of water goes for a gold piece.
Ow.
It's pretty high.
Hmm.
Which is not as bad as it could be.
Mm-hmm.
I
The
think
dragon's
it's.
thinking.
I think it is better if we stick with me making food.
And who's the one who knocks? Okay, so you knock on the door, they welcome you
Hello,
and your
boss.
friends in. They don't ask for anything in return.
Come on.
Is that you just gave
Hey
me the
buddy,
stuff?
you wanted attention, you got attention.
He's not pleased about it.
He's like, I was adventuring. Look at him.
Isn't that what game nights are about, Idris?
Yes, game nights are about paying attention to the cat.
Absolutely. That's exactly
Can I
what
have a
game
chocolate chip
is.
cookie?
Yes.
Uncle.
Okay, so yes, that they don't really say anything, just let you in.
Yeah,
And your companions.
yeah, that was my aim. Have I been in this bathhouse before?
Not really, because hey, they were mainly
We've got it.
human, and with a lot of the Thyatan sensibilities, it was always weird.
In the future, I might be sneaking in here to see what the ambassador's up to, but
As you see, many areas where they're getting looked after in various ways.
Why ultimately to be in here?
This is high.
Yep. We just keep going, no, not interested. No, not interested. Nothing to see there. Too much to see there.
Puss.
Fairly sure I've got to eat.
Hello, little puss.
Okay. As we go in, is it like a big grand foyer, or what does it kind of look like on the inside?
Okay. It's like a corridor that seems to go turn clockwise as you go in, and each time it turns, it goes deeper into the complex.
Mm-hmm.
Aims to disorient. Well, it's also a protection.
So you mean the whole building?
It's got a circular build to most of it.
And
place in the
it moves?
No, as you walk down
Yeah.
passageways, you then turn, and there's another section of it.
So
Okay,
it's
so
like a
it's-
spiral.
Yeah, it's more anti-clockwise, but my brain said clockwise for some reason, but
Right.
that's close enough.
So it's a spiral.
So it's roughly a spiral for most of the contents.
As we're moving around, do I see anyone I recognize?
Okay, so none of the people here are part of the spy network.
But as part of the spy network, would I recognize any Thiatan officials, any Darrakan, like any faces that I have been clued in on, or, you know?
No one appears to be someone that you've actually been paying attention to here. There's about 20 odd people of what you think should be of importance, but there's no one on any of your lists.
So for someone wearing a robe of eyes, is there any secret passages, illusions?
As you're starting through, no, but you do see a couple of imps hiding in various alcoves overwatching the area.
And seeing magical things too.
Not unexpected.
I would probably sort of side up to Lowell and say, so these guys look like they're important, but they're not on any of my lists.
Do I recognise them?
You don't recognise any of their guilds or associations?
Don't recognise the guilds at all.
No.
See, this is concerning
Like
to me.
informed.
Give me an insight check.
Yeah.
The fact that I don't recognise anyone in here is exceedingly concerning to
Oh, it
me.
gets even more fun. The guild insignia, I don't recognise the guilds.
Yeah.
So, I'm not even sure what they do. Insigit. Oop.
So,
25.
I presume
No, it's
the
nice when
answer is
two
the same
twos
for
come
all
up.
of us. There's no recognisable people.
Just having a check, and I said to those, so you want to know if you can recognise anyone?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Is it true for all of us? Or are we all rolling inside?
Well, Wells rolling to see if you can recognise what the guilds mean.
No, they're not.
26, what was it?
25.
25.
I was just curious that none of us, with all of our varied histories and travelling background.
But most of us haven't been inside Liberty.
This is the thing, like me looking around, and not only do I not recognise them as part of the Thiatan embassy, they're not in any of my lists for people I should be watching for or looking
Be aware
into.
of
Or
who is who.
Yeah.
like I have a fairly up-to-date list, and they're not on it.
Even presumably the person who let you in, which is
Mm.
a big deal.
The fact that they possibly recognise me either as a Thiatan citizen or me
Or
as
just
me, which
letting-
shouldn't happen.
Or they just let people in. And that's a bigger concern.
Yeah, I have got lots of red flags going off in my head.
Yes. That's
And
fair.
things can get worse.
Would you say, in terms
Yes.
of the other characters being able to read Seika at this point, after traveling with her for so long, would us, inherently based off of your body language, know that Seika is feeling...
You'd probably notice that instead of being relaxed, I'm pretending to, like, I've got that tension of trying to look relaxed.
And so that's where we would, depending on a character's insight, would know,
Something's
alright,
not right.
red flags, we're wrong here. Something's wrong. Well, I mean, to be fair,
Yeah.
the building was already getting wrong by the time we walked up to it. So
Yeah.
it makes sense.
But, Seika is, like, she's good at masking her emotions. But you guys have travelled with me long enough that I've lost the softness, and I've gone into
And that's
acting relaxed.
Because I know if it was when the characters first met Seika, I guarantee we would have absolutely no chance of reading you.
No.
But I would assume
At this point.
at this point, we may or may not be able to have that thing. And it also is if Seika isn't necessarily trying to hide her reaction from the characters either.
Not from you guys, but she's
Yeah.
trying to...
From the other ones.
Yeah. It wouldn't even be that things look different. There's just a slight tension in the way she is.
It's like the whole
Okay,
cast.
so looking at the guild symbols, they have the motif of a wolf, unlike any Darrakan wolf motif. But they also incorporate the moon.
My hand
Can I make a
goes...
religion check to see what they...
Normally the
No.
moon is mysterious,
My
and very few other gods use that.
Yeah.
but one comes to mind.
My hand goes to my silver dagger.
Because Loop is the moon and the wolf.
Moon and wolf. Yep.
I
So
was
I
going
will
to say these are
quietly,
sounding
I
familiar
will-
to the three gods that we
I will quietly inform the others.
I'm not drawing it. My
Yeah.
hand's just resting on my silver dagger.
Yeah.
Which I think should still let me see true forms, if that affects.
Well, yeah, that's what I was asking about my other eyes.
Because if I'm touching my silver dagger, I see Drakner in his true form.
Hey, buddy, he's still running around everywhere.
Zoomies.
Of course. Hello, small puss. Yes, he's chasing things. Plants and toes. go
Things
for
are
it.
important to chase.
His sister is who he's chasing.
Of course.
And I just slowly move my foot back and forth in front of his hunting tunnel.
And he was like,
And he goes, ooh.
Okay, so what you also remember about
Yeah.
the Loop religion is the special power the religion grants its clerics is the ability to change into a werewolf.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
But they are not werewolves,
No.
and thus do not have the vulnerability of werewolves.
Yes. They're presumably still vulnerable to huge amounts of damage. But yeah.
most things
That's
are.
why I probably can't see them in their true forms, because their
Because
true
they-
forms are human.
Yes.
They are their true forms.
That's how they get around some of the detections.
Yep. By using a method isn't detectable that way.
And the symbol is not the usual holy symbol.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yes. So it's more a divine-based spell effect rather than actual shape
Well,
shifting.
it's why most people wouldn't recognize them for what they are.
Yeah, exactly.
Hmm.
I am now wondering what the ambassador has been up to.
When's the last that you heard or knew about the ambassador's whereabouts? That's a good
Haven't
question.
spoken to him in a while.
Yeah,
Has it been over a year?
But he got a great deal in the bathhouse.
he did. I wasn't instructed to look into the embassy.
You were elsewhere.
I was elsewhere. I was busy. I am going to be poking Satoshi and going, what the hell? Have you heard anything about this guy?
Mm-hmm.
But you do know that the embassy is run by someone who goes by the name of Duke Thalamara Van Hamper.
Duke Thalamara.
Not sure what he's a duke of, because you know most of the dukes sort of that fight out an empire.
Yeah.
Vanper.
Van Thamper, which does make you think vampire, but hey.
Associating VAMPIR.
VANTHAMPUR.
V A N
You
T
could
H
pronounce it vampire if you tried hard.
A.
Like bouquet and bucket.
Yes. And trebuchet and tree bucket, which are apparently both valid.
Friends.
I am Alucard. No, not Dracula. Alucard.
Yes.
Hey, buddy.
Okay.
No dice play today for you.
He's like, please, let me roll the dice.
They want to do the nice thing.
Wait, is this where you get them? Where you train them to roll dice, and then whatever happens, it's whatever.
If
no,
they
Therion
start
does?
rolling the dice, you don't get the dice back.
No, what we need to
They
do
will put
is
them
get
somewhere.
a big fluffy D20 toy.
We need to get them the giant D20 pillow, and then whenever they roll it, it means that Therion has done something.
Please don't buy us a giant D20 pillow.
I was actually just thinking of a little plush.
We've got enough.
I don't hear it. I don't think it.
No, we've got enough.
I'm
Okay,
sure
so
you
yes.
do, yes.
Yeah.
You do find it odd because they're not known to operate in the open,
No.
let alone wear symbols openly.
Yes, but they don't need to worry about it right now.
Even in Crisis, they rarely
Yeah.
show their
Even so,
colours.
but they're showing themselves as in a position of power right at the moment. This is a statement.
It also resembles a couple of Darrakan guilds.
Yeah, I'm going to be having words with Satoshi later.
Okay.
Animal symbology is part of the Darrakan stuff, and
Yeah.
coin symbology is part of the Darrakan stuff.
Oh yeah,
Much so.
but
Yeah.
Just the
So-
fact that it looks like a silver coin with an animal.
Yeah, so it's a bit of camouflage for a Darrakan environment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So
And they may have
they
operated here for some time.
yeah, so they can get away with it because Darrakan.
But the fact that the embassy is running under Duke Thalamara Van Thapir,
Hmm.
who isn't a duke that we're aware of, should have rang some alarm bells.
Yeah.
But
There are a couple of dukedoms that you're not too clear on where they are, because Thyatis is one of those overly sprawling nations.
Yeah,
and I haven't heard this as an alias of Count Ziggy.
No.
Okay.
you know Count Ziggy?
Count Ziggy is the patron of our cirque,
Okay,
and I also know who Count Ziggy is.
cool.
Relative of Dimitri's.
Mhm.
So it's Dimitri's fault.
Ancestor of some of the gods.
Still Dimitri's fault.
So we've been talking about this, and Seika would have taught the party some hand signs unique to them for, danger, quiet,
Caution.
hide, caution, whatever. If you'd allowed. So she'd probably be signing.
Sure, pick 5 signs.
Well, caution is one of them. So yes, she is flashing caution at the party.
Yeah.
I will think of the others later.
Yellow light, yellow light, yellow light.
Bless you.
Eep is currently hiding under Calcrix's wing.
Unsurprising.
I was gonna say Eep is scared.
The signs for caution are also unsurprising. I knew when we were coming here we were investigating
Something.
Yeah,
cults
but
from
we-
the master.
Walking into what was supposed to be safe
It's neutral
territory for
terrain.
me, at least neutral.
Calcrix never considered it
Neutral
safe
is definitely
territory. Not once it's thought that the cults are connected to here. Anything connected to the master of the here is not safe.
And yet you got free
No.
access.
But
Yeah, still got free access.
the understanding when we came in was that the embassy would still be under control of at least a neutrally friendly organisation, and
Yeah,
that the cultists had been unwittingly to the authorities influenced or entered the facility. Now it's clear that the cultists have actually got control of the facility.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the attendants are asking if they can take your gear and hand you some towels so you can enjoy the establishment. Give you a chance to clean up.
No touchy.
Seika says, I am here more on business. Please leave my gear alone.
Well, it looks like you do it for clean, they say. Unbecoming of a Theadan official.
Yes, but
I'm going to
when you are in my work, it's a not so much official, more dirty work.
All the more reason to clean it up on occasion. This is a great occasion.
No, I will be back out in the dirt soon enough.
As they try to do a diplomacy offer to try to convince you to hand over your gear.
I've watched this with
Diplomacy.
interest.
Okay. Well, let's see
As
what
they
bonuses
as
I've
they
got.
meet words with rules and regulations.
Yes.
I'm not really one for rules and regulations. I skirt rules and regulations.
Yes. You also do things like say sod off, moderately politer.
Which is why it's not a automatic hand stuff over.
Yes.
Whereas some of the other characters who are soldier-based would literally have gone, oh, it's the rule, bink.
Yeah, basically.
Father Pat would struggle with that.
He would.
And luckily, Calfrix doesn't really have stuff to take
not
off.
deceiving.
Oh, she's got lots of stuff.
But not stuff that you would normally take off.
But no touchy-touchy. And when a dragon tells you no touchy-touchy, if you try to touchy-touchy anyway, you get neat, no matter if she's hiding under Calcrix's scales or not.
She could reach out and do them in and then hide again.
As soon as the 3 different gods were mentioned, I knew this was not going to be it.
Yeah.
Oh.
No matter what guise or what we thought, I've seen corruption in Alphadia and a number of other lands that we've been to where we've gone in going, oh, we know someone that's going to be okay, and it's not been okay. Carcass has been through enough of that she never walked in here thinking there was going to be even a partly friendly situation going on.
Part of my job is to spy on Thiatans.
Yeah.
So it's not like I was going in not expecting some level of corruption and stuff. I just didn't expect this.
Like,
as part of my diplomacy off, can I introduce the compromise that if they when we get to our destination, we will then take appropriate measures to store our gear.
As long as your we does not include Calcrix, that's
No.
fine.
A, I'm lying, and B, my suit of compromise helps me.
Yes, you can introduce a compromise.
yeah.
Because...
That's the whole plan.
So would that make it a deception? Or a
negotiation
persuasion?
because it's a... persuasion because it's a compromise.
Alright,
You may be lying, but you're asking for a compromise.
I am. And persuasion is a D4.
After my experience with the very good-looking Alphaxian guy who tied the Friday group into a oath that they did not want to make, Calcrix is not, even if it's a lie, she's not party to anything that's been said here, because she's seeing people caught out and she's not getting caught out again.
So I have an inspiration dice. Does that mean it's advantage?
You get to roll a... I will give you the D4 if you already have a D4.
I have a D4, so D6.
D6.
Or it's beautiful.
Nice.
Nice. Persuasion is charisma. So I have 19 plus 8, so 27 plus 3, 30 plus 4. 34.
Okay, so in the negotiations, the compromise is agreed that you'll be taking your gear to wherever you're going, and that's sort of where the negotiation broke down. But they agreed on the compromise that you'll be taking the gear with you.
Yes.
Part of the reason I did that is if it failed, I learned secrets.
Yes.
And I didn't ask them to take us where we're going. So basically, I just wanted them to leave us alone.
So, I mean, with that convincing that, you know, we're going to take our stuff with us, does it seem we are allowed to keep walking? Are they reacting weird to that?
Yeah.
Well, it seems that you also pick up that from them that you want to work with Curmella instead of Jabaz.
Kimella, not Jabaz.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Quermella.
Quilmella.
Okay.
Quemella.
Qurmilah. That's as well as I can pronounce it.
That is an odd name to pronounce. That's fine. Can I ask them where we should be seeking Cormilla and where we should be avoiding Jabaz?
The north massage room contains Cormilla, and the south massage room contains Jabaz in the bathhouse. As you're currently in the outer courtyard.
Any particular, is Jabaz just not a good person, or?
Well, she sort of looks at you strangely when you ask that question.
Jabaz just not the person that would be most helpful.
Okay. They don't know what I want, so I'm just trying
I
to
was
figure
gonna
out
say-
why they're suggesting it.
Well, that was one of the secrets that Martin GM, I presume, was giving you as
Yes,
a part of your compromise role. So
thank you.
they probably don't realise that they've given you that information. That's just what
Yeah.
you picked up out of.
Excellent. Okay,
Discussing
so I
with
can.
them.
I'm more likely to be able to trust that.
You might be better off asking what is Cormilla and Jabaz like as people. What do they think of them?
Well, they sort of pass you on the way to the bath at this stage.
Yeah.
You've negotiated your passage. You
Yeah.
have got the right to carry.
I just
your
wanted
gear.
them to leave us alone.
Okay.
That was my main aim. Don't take my stuff.
Yeah.
Well, it's just because you were asking the question.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
And entering the bathhouse is there are 3 baths in there. A single bath is just big enough for Calcrix.
Alcris is not having a bath at this stage.
They do have bubbles and strange colours floating through the water.
Ooh, bubbles.
As I said, her experience with Loramith the Beautiful is still forefront in her mind.
Mm-hmm.
And she is on high alert, does not want to get tricked into other things she doesn't want to agree to.
And you also hear a slight whisper. Death to the infidels.
Is that encouragement to get into the bath, is it?
We'll get there.
You don't think so. You think it's encouraged not to get into the bath.
Okay.
Mhm.
So it's encouragement of Calcris's current reticence to play in the bubbles.
Yeah.
And then a whispered, we'll have our own bubble bath when we get through this. And there'll be a bigger bath and there'll be more bubbles.
Okay. You wouldn't put it past them to have some sort of hypnotic effect with the bubble bath.
Totally. So
That's why it should be a warning sign to the entire group that Calcrix has not
Jumped
jumped into the
into it.
water,
Yes, it is.
screaming, bubbles!
It is
Yeah.
strange that Calcrix hasn't, created a splash by now. And what were you saying, Jeremy?
I was going to say, like, in fact, it was not affected at all. He's already had a bath this year.
this year, when we were coming here, I like in my head, I'm like, I'm gonna push Druckner in the water. I'm gonna push
Yes.
Druckner in a bath.
Why would you
No,
be that
no.
cruel? You know how he feels about water.
Why bathe? There's always precious.
It's an unnatural thing.
I'm so glad I'm not in that particular form.
It's one of the reasons
I'm in
why
my
he never
dark
eats or
form.
drinks. It's not natural.
So, like, does this look like? Does it feel like a Theatin bathhouse? Like, is it? I know we've bought it.
It's not a traditional Theatin bathhouse. The art decor is close, but it's close like Alphatia is Empire is close to the Theatin Empire.
I'm just trying to figure out if I know where, if there's going to be. I think it's probably going to be at the center of the spiral, but where we should be.
Well, the
heading.
center of the spiral would be the southern bathhouse.
We don't want to be
Yes.
there.
We want to go.
Sorry, the southern massage room.
We want to go to the northern massage room.
We want to go to the northern massage room.
And the northern massage room is room enough for one person and the masseuse.
Okay.
We want to be outside the northern massage room.
It's well.
If Sega's
What have I done?
no, never mind. You
I
haven't.
was
been
going to
to
push you into a room with a chick
Mm.
who massages, and then tell Emerald all about it later.
Wait, hold on. Who would be good at massages in this group? I fear the answer is Lonnie.
No, I'm not going to do that to you. Oh well. So
what is it Lonnie's volunteering to do?
Massage room.
Pretend to be the masseuse.
Pretend to be the
a
masseuse.
masseuse. Okay.
So based on what I picked up,
Calvary should turn down to Tiny so that she can sit on a shoulder or something somewhere just to witness that.
so
She anticipate hearing a lot of screaming.
DM has told us we
Swedish
want to.
style.
DM has told us we want to hit the northern massage room with Quamilla.
Not the GM. The,
No,
no.
no.
Attendant.
The secret
The attendant.
was the one that implied that you want to see Quelmir, but that was more assumption because they don't exactly know your aims either.
Yeah, this is where I'm trying to figure out. Like, the logical place I would expect entrance to big bad things would be the center. But Jabaz is there. And attendance indicated that we don't want to go to Jabaz. But that might be where we want to go because that's probably the entry point.
I feel like this is inconceivable.
That
It
was
is.
my thoughts too.
I'm wondering if we go to Quamilla to check it out, and I can do...
I think it's definitely that.
And we can check who's got the arcane powder.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a
My
system
brain-
involved here somewhere.
I'm doing the double bluff thing. You've got me in the Seika headset, and I'm looking into and not trusting anything.
This
so
is
I don't
very
know where to
much
go.
we can't trust you. So
I know.
is it you are telling us the truth, or are you telling us a lie?
And either way, it doesn't matter because you can't trust it's the truth or a lie.
Exactly, because like you could be telling us a lie, knowing that we know it's a lie, but forcing us the truth.
The
I
other
do
thing, the other
have
thing too is
spell zone.
they may have been misinformed, so they're telling the truth from their point of view.
Yeah,
but
That's
they're
it
telling
too,
a lie.
because this isn't a GM thing. This
Okay.
is an NPC thing. It's totally
I
different.
feel
She
like we really are.
Is feeling twitchy, so she absent-mindedly pulls out her tarot deck and
Interesting.
absent-mindedly pulls a card.
I'm very curious what this is going to be.
I am exceedingly curious and worried as well.
Okay, how many cards down would you like me to go?
103.
No, that's not can do, but it might take a while.
2/3.
Let's not do that.
2/3.
2/3 is not a number I can do
Oh, okay.
because that's a 1 and that's a 2. And if
I was
don't
just
wanna
going
do
to
a
go
third of a
2/3
card.
down the pile.
If you want to go down a third of the pile, you want about 20 odd cards.
So you want me to go down about 40 odd cards?
Yes.
1,
42.
2, 3, 4,
42!
5.
There we go.
Oh no. Oh gosh.
Of course he does it the slow way.
You get stuck
just-
otherwise.
I hope you enjoy
I
inflicting.
figured we'd just cut the deck. But 42 works.
No, because he did ask for a specific number, and this is how you get a specific number.
I'm like, I
This is
want
why I
to
said
say
you
bigger
probably
number,
wanna-
but
you
this will
probably
take
wanna keep
time.
it between 1 and 15. But
Okay, upright or reversed?
In the mood she's in, reversed.
Okay. What do we got?
Oh god.
Interesting. So that's another god from you.
No.
oh goodness,
To be honest, I think we've hit quota.
I feel like we definitely have, to be honest.
Player,
Especially this night.
Player talk. I wish player talk didn't
No, it
happen.
doesn't matter.
I
Doesn't
once
matter.
turned beautiful deer drinking at a lake into horrendous images of bleeding from the eyes, carnivorous mouths, sharp-horned beings.
That's just called the deer at Chernobyl.
So not friend shape.
No.
Okay, so you think you're in a current situation that requires and rewards the correct use of arcane magic.
What was it?
You're in a situation that
No,
requires...
the card.
It was the mage.
So,
So you need to cast a spell.
Mage reversed.
Somebody should cast a
An
spell.
arcane spell, specifically.
I was going to
Yes.
say, is Calcrit's the only one who's
Yes.
expert in Arcana?
Yeah.
Carcass is the only one who casts arcane spells.
I
Yeah.
thought
no, I cast arcane
Warlock is
spells.
arcane.
Just not the same. Not
actually,
not
you
the,
cast
not the
different.
breadth.
You cast more occult style spells. as you
Okay.
actually steal your spells, even though
Yes.
most of them are freely given.
Yep, from a system point of view, they're still arcane spells.
In this,
They do-
In
the
this
origin- the
instance,
origin is
it's
different.
Calcrix.
in this one, they register as a cult. So
Yeah.
you've got 4 pillars of
Okay.
magic, with the 5th that no one's tapped into yet.
Well, that's kind of fun. I like that.
Well, you don't want anyone to be tapping into the 5th one right now.
I would think not. I would think that one would be bad.
So
Yes.
as,
Come on. What's wrong with
that's
it?
the nice picture they picked up.
That's cool.
Yeah.
It's a nice picture.
I like it.
So the
See,
entropy
that
or
really does suit Calcrix.
it's
She's
either
all about the
entropy or
light.
radiance.
Jeremy?
Yeah, it's cool.
She's got like 6 lightning
Nice little
spells.
picture for the card.
Dimitri would be telling me right now that everything needs to arcane magic, and divine and nature magic are not real.
Is this where she casts so much truth?
I don't think that's something we need here. Once we get to somebody we actually want to interact with, I don't think anyone here is actually going to give us the information we want from Zone of Truth.
And I am going to give Lani an insight roll.
Thank you.
I'm tempted to go to Quamilla just on the idea that that's going to give us some information that might help us with Jabars, but I think we have to go through Jabars.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Where does 16 get me?
Okay. In a 16, you see flashes of people's futures.
Oh, dang it. Okay.
As you see Lowell, trying to get all the names right again. Lowell, Seeker, and Drachnamar going through the southern door, not being a great outcome.
So let's not do that.
Those 3 specifically.
Mhm.
Oh, wait, that's right. I can't see Calcrix normally.
Mhm.
Yeah, okay.
And you see heading through the north door leading to Great Loss.
Leading to what?
Great Loss.
So don't do either of those and figure out another thing.
That's,
Go
I
through
was,
the
I was
roof.
going to say Calcrix does cast Augury very frequently, so that's another one she could.
I'm just remembering
Yeah.
we are in the middle of a bathhouse.
Yeah.
We need to, if we're going to sit and do stuff, we need to.
Yeah. Yeah. Augury single decision things, but still useful.
You also note that you don't seem to be able to see possible futures of Therion in the things either.
Okay.
If he's linked to the sphere of time, I'm not surprised. Things get messy when you do that.
And Lani
Okay.
cannot say these things.
No. So this is probably...
You do hear a warning from him
Mm.
saying omens are not always what they seem.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So it's probably like I don't see him, and then like he's probably the first one to notice because Lonnie doesn't get visions very often, so he was probably the first one just to be like clocking in on Lonnie, and that's where Lonnie just like not saying a word but just kind of acknowledges what he said, and
Seeing that, cause
just kind of thinking through while also not being able to discuss it with other people.
seeing that,
Yeah.
seeing Therion
Is-
acknowledge Lani, Seeker is now paying full attention to Lani
Mm-hmm.
and is looking at her like, so. She waits for a minute and then she says, "North."
He also reminds you that you're here to seek the lost city.
We are, yes. We're here to seek Lost City. Going through the south door is a for Seika, Luel, and Drachma is not
Is a bad
good
outcome.
And going through the north door leads to great.
Not a great outcome.
Oh,
It wasn't a bad outcome, it was not a great outcome.
Not a great outcome. Yeah, I agree.
leads to a great loss. I like that wording.
I think this is where Lonnie we'll probably say to the other ones, like as Seika was kind of like doing all the stuff, and of course now Therion has addressed Lonnie. Lonnie kind of indicates
This is where
the words that were said previously are ones to heed.
this is why I was saying north was like you can give us a nod or a
That's still
even that is
that's,
prophesy.
That is still
If
prophecy.
she makes a statement, it's a prophecy.
So
She
even
can-
if it's
she can
physical?
propose a question or
Yeah.
an inference, but if it becomes a statement,
Yeah.
Okay.
So it'd be something along the lines of words that have been said previously would be ones potentially to heed.
So Quamilla is where we're going.
and you can, like Therion said, previous referring to the past is better than referring to the present or future.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. This is where I give Therion kind of look like, hey buddy, I'm learning. What do you think?
He winks at you.
Cool. So Quamilla, shall we head?
Yes.
When we get there, it might be an idea for somebody else to talk so I can watch.
Fair enough.
Because
Given your knowledge, what's the best approach at this point?
well, the problem is that we're not dealing with Thiatans. She might be.
I have a little bit of a question. So, like, Thiatans newly hold the bathhouse, but has Seika been to the bathhouse before to know what the layout is?
No.
Okay.
It's part of the reason why I think Pretty Boy talk to
Yes.
bathhouse attendant is a useful thing.
Hmm.
This is sort of slipping back into our UB face,
Yes.
IB eyes.
Yes. I do diplomacy things, and other people take advantage of it. That's what diplomacy is all about. Part of what it is, anyway.
And if we can get her talking enough, I have abilities.
Okay, so who knocks
So-
on the door for the north massage room?
In terms of, like, walking up to there, trying to see what other doors or rooms may be nearby.
There are only 2 rooms leading from the bathhouse besides the courtyard, and that's the
main-
north and the south massage rooms.
Okay, so thankfully no other real rooms. In terms of people around. how
Not
is
many
that?
people in the bathhouse at this stage.
Okay. So relatively calm, all that stuff. In terms of perceiving at the door, do we hear anything? Do we feel anything? Is it pretty much closed door, you don't see anything? Or is it you can kind of hear noises of someone on the inside?
It is a closed door. You could try listening at it.
I would like to listen at it. The door.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Perception. Oh, sorry. Perception. Be modified 20.
Okay, so standing in the space between the door and the bath behind you,
Mm-hmm.
you listen at the door and you hear the sound of ticking in a nice rhythm. Going tick, 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 tick.
I was gonna say
It's a metronome. It's a sound bath.
I was gonna say, like, that puts Rhiannon on edge, but considering the clockwork stuff, that would probably put Seika on edge too.
At this
Don't
point,
know about Lani.
at this point, we're not a big fan of clockworks, I guess. Interesting.
Yeah.
I will say what I hear to others in a way that I can at least like mouth it to not
Okay.
necessarily
You mouth it.
like ticking or I don't know. We don't have watches. Wait, no, there should be watches and stuff, right?
There are, but it's not a common thing.
Yeah. Like tick.
Yeah, standing clocks.
Yeah, kind of like
So, yeah.
I'll be like that.
Yeah.
Don't go here.
Yeah. So I will kind of take a step back.
Who do you gesture forward? Llewell, Seika, Calcrix, Drachnamar, Ape.
I will kind of look to Drachnamar a bit as Scouty Scout. In terms of like at least trying to either maybe it should be somebody who can talk more. Wouldn't be safer. Would it be?
As you're considering, the door opens.
Yeah.
Oh, I have a guest. He grabs Lani by the arm and pulls her in.
Yep. Hey.
Oh, you're welcome.
You're here just in time. Yes, of course.
He says, "Look, just strip off, lie down, and I'll get to work right on you." He says.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
I
Cool.
want the door left open, but that's not going to happen, is it?
Nah.
He does say, "No watching," and shuts the door fully.
That's really funny. I love that.
Give
Okay.
me 10 minutes so I can get Scry in.
Let me say, hey, this
Give me a
is
minute and I can send
this is my first time here. I'm here with some of my friends. Can you take me through what I can expect?
Well, looking at him, he looks like he's got one of those sort of dad bod things going with long hair, goatee. That tanned look, which is interesting considering there's been no sun for 3 months. And he actually has a smell of being oiled up. You see, he's got the whole loincloth thing on with completely hairless.
Interesting.
So no chest hair, no leg hair, no arm hair.
He must be doing waxing as well. Okay.
And herbal treatments for the skin colour.
I am not opposed to any of this. Okay.
Hairless, oiled, tanned.
This is where I'm just like, I don't know how much we're perceiving this as a threat or not.
That's up to you.
So, Lonnie will just ask.
And he says basically he works out the stress and gives you a chance to ignore life for half an hour and then back to reality.
Sounds really fun. Love that.
After this conversation, back there with you and everything at the door.
Yep,
Awesome.
quite well.
Okay.
No need to check. He doesn't talk quietly.
I was gonna say, yeah. Lonnie will ask his name.
He says his name is Quermilla.
Okay, so this is the person that we were looking for.
Right.
Sure. Why not? Let's just go for it. Maybe he's a chatty type.
He gives you a towel and
He sounds it.
turns to look the other way while he prepares various alchemical mixtures.
Okay. Cool. Alrighty. You know
So,
what?
do you like sparkly skin? He gets some of those come in every now and then. Or he can do the glow in the dark, or he can give you weird sigils that no one can recognize.
A finish that makes her look oiled for a week.
Or a sigil that completely annoys arcane casters because no matter what they translate it to, it doesn't make sense.
I thought that was tattoo artists.
No, Lonnie's been doing that for a while.
You can do this as a skin paint.
I am. Seika is totally amused and is now currently trying to figure out how to use this situation.
Lonnie is interested in the sparkles. just the skin of a killer bella. Like, just all that. You know what? Sparkles sound fun. I enjoy that. I mean, I can see yourself that You remain very tan.
Because in the light, this would just be like rainbow patterns.
I can imagine.
So he's a raver, right?
Yeah. You know what? Sparkles sound great. And, yeah, so
Let's chat while you're working.
we're gonna keep going, and I'm gonna be as chatty as possible, trying to ask him questions.
So when you tell him he's ready, what you're ready for him, he gets to work on you, and he is an extremely chatty person. Chats about absolutely anything and everything, probably far more than you want to hear. Talks about his 12 kids. And the 3 mothers that he's supporting at various points.
That's what I expected out of that.
Yeah, they're Roman.
And they're all under the same roof.
That must
But
be
he does also have 3 other fathers in there as well.
Okay.
So there's more than 12 kids in the house.
Huh. That must be a busy space. Sounds like you having your own space here in this
3
room is.
other fathers. So there's 3 women
Yeah, it's a
to
poly.
4 men.
He does say that there's more than 3 women, but there's only 3 women he cares about.
Okay.
It's a polycule, rather large.
It is it's a huge polycule commune situation.
Yeah, no, that's great. It sounds like definitely this place and your work is your retreat away from that craziness. How long have you been here?
Oh, he's been here for... Recently, he's in his 2nd month. He was here many times. He keeps getting called back because the current guy seems to need time off.
Gotcha. Yeah, no.
He's just not as good. He's doesn't have as great a retaining of interest.
Nah, makes sense.
But he gets many, mostly male clients through.
Must be
The other guy gets mostly male clients?
No,
or-
he says he gets mostly
yeah.
male clients through.
No, it makes sense. And, you know, I'm sure a lot of the men, they definitely enjoy the
And they all prefer the
tonics and
sparkles too.
See, this is my argument. I argue most men prefer to sparkle. Most men I know in my life prefer to sparkle.
Hey, I sparkle natural.
Lonnie's taking this as definitely Llewellyn mind and definitely like the King of Erendian mind. Like, from what she knows, most men prefer to sparkle. So, yeah.
And
I
successful
give a
men.
lesson for the sparkle.
Yeah, absolutely. So, you know,
You're not most men.
That's right.
I am currently king, so I must sparkle. There are things.
Okay, he does sort of slip, saying that the last one here didn't need much work, and by the time he turned around, he was gone.
Gotcha. So, another like guy who was looking to sparkle, or what was he looking for?
Well, he opened the door thinking he'd gone out that door, but you were there, so he went, he'll take you instead.
No, makes sense. Gotcha. So,
Right.
you went out the door thinking.
So it went out the
Well,
other
I didn't
door.
see anyone come by.
You don't see any other door.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was gonna say I didn't
Yeah,
see
doesn't stop it being
anybody.
there.
Give me a perception roll.
Yeah, it doesn't stop the other door being there.
That was my first one. Come on. 22.
Okay, so you do notice that even though the door in the massage room is to the south, there are faint markings on the floor to the north in the corner.
When he says the fact that, hang on, yes, he did have a previous client that apparently disappeared, Dracula will ensure the rest of the party are aware and suggest that it's probably worthwhile getting in, incapacitating him immediately, and then having a good search around.
Door to the south, but markings going to the north as I flick it at the hidden door.
What was your roll is what I meant.
Oh, it was 22.
But
Okay.
hey, your muscles feel like bliss right now.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. I've definitely been needing this.
He's about halfway through at the moment.
Yep, perfect. So with everything going on here, I know Derek can lightly in and out all the time. New sigils on the wall. It seems new owners, perhaps. I hope they've been giving you the right payment as well.
Oh, they seem to pay fairly well. Just he's not used to their gold.
Yeah, no, totally fair. Are they around in the house often?
Or they tend to send. Most of the people who use this room don't tend to stay long. He's not sure why. But hey, normally by the time he's finished setting up, they're gone.
Interesting.
Right.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's no.
This is a shame because he really likes his work.
I bet.
I was gonna say it sounds like it. Absolutely. Does he have many more on the books after this session?
Oh, he doesn't have any books. He just takes people when they're free.
Gotcha. So it's the two rooms. You tend to be set up in this room, and I heard that there's another one of the
Jabaz to the south.
yeah.
Bit of a dick.
Is he really?
Right.
He really likes to cause pain because he says it makes everything better in the long run.
I see. I
For
see.
him.
If it doesn't hurt, it doesn't heal.
Well, then I'll definitely I'll compliment him on his skills. I'm like, no, you're doing great. And I think it was definitely worth,
Will
me
saving
being
throw.
pulled in. Yeah, absolutely. Let's go for it. What if it was a nat one?
Well, in that case, you're falling asleep. You're just so caught up in the happiness.
You know what? I am for that. Absolutely. Why not?
We hear her go quiet and go,
Maybe you hear a
You
snoring.
start to hear the snoring.
Yeah, just like
Right.
snoring from Nolly. You're just like,
Yeah,
Nolly, what the fuck?
That's Nolly's snoring. Obviously having a great time.
Nolly is Liz, okay? She's lonely sometimes.
Seika sort of looks at Llewell and go, are we just gonna wait? Like, what are we doing?
Well, he did say half an hour. We'll knock at 29 minutes.
Let Lonnie have this.
Okay, that gives us a bit of time quietly. That gives us a bit of time.
It also gives you guys a bit of time quietly
Plan.
to kind of like plan, because it's very much like, look, what we're looking for is likely the door out this way, so Lonnie can find a way,
Yeah.
once she's woken up, to distract away, to go through there, to
And
get
what is
other people
Jeremy
through.
trying to
But
say?
it's a whole thing.
I don't know if it was heard before, but as soon as there was mention of the fact that the previous guy had disappeared and he went looking for him and he opened the door to let Lady in,
Oh, yeah.
Jack Nimmo suggested, hey, we should be going in there right then, incapacitate him so you can search the room, find the passage that the guy went down so you can actually follow them.
Wait for
Or-
Lonnie to be done.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. No. If you're snoring, you're done.
No, I'm not.
So if we
I'm
we
enjoying
don't need
it.
to incapacitate him, we just distract him.
Why
If I
don't
swear
we
to God,
figure
if
out
one of
how
my
we're gonna
arms doesn't have sparkles on it, because you guys interrupt this, I'm gonna be very mad.
That's why I want to wait till the end of the
Seika's
half hour.
response to Drachnamar is, we have a very good opportunity to wait and plan.
And
We don't want to hurt this guy.
No,
How do we want to incapacitate him?
Yeah, you want to
distract him.
Just
I
stop
talk
it.
to him and you guys check.
Does it- wait,
you
hold
two
on.
check the wall.
No,
I mean, I do have a
wait,
potion, but I think it's a
is
waste.
touch
Yeah,
sleep
but it's-
arcane?
That's the thing. You and Drachnamar
What's a
work
arcane?
together. You can assist each other.
What's the sleep spell? Touch sleep spell.
Does Calcrix have the spell sleep?
I don't think
Yeah, she does.
she
That's
does.
a good. Is that an arcane spell, or
Mhm.
would that be arcane magic?
Everything she does is okay.
I would. I'm
Yes.
suggest. Sorry, player speak, but like player speak, I'm suggesting that's the probably best idea.
Would you like to put him to sleep? He
Uh,
seems nice. I don't want to hurt him. I mean, he has lots of kids and people at home that rely on him. I have no problem with the polycule.
Yeah.
I don't know why you need to convince Calcrix to do the sleep spell. She's the one who's always telling people not to kill everybody.
Yeah.
I'm asking
So
if
that's
you
what
would
we wanna
like to
do
do
right
the
now.
sleep.
So yeah, she could easily cast some sleep on him.
Mm-hmm.
So, do we let him finish on Lani in with the idea that
No.
she needs some relaxation, or how long has it been at this point?
We were probably close to 20, 25 minutes.
Yeah, if Calcrix would like to cast a sleep spell, I'll probably say 10 minutes in.
Fair.
So
Because
you had 10 minutes of massage.
which means
Your
only
legs are done.
my legs are done. Wait, hold on. That's almost funnier though. Sparkle legs. But then
One sparkly arm.
Depends on what point. If I'm uneven,
I
I'll
always
be in
have
there.
trouble finding it. There it is.
It is a first level spell.
Yeah, I know. I always think it's high level spell. I always look at the high level spells first, and then I realise it's actually a first level spell. But it doesn't actually. But I can cast it at high levels.
I like this guy.
So do I. That's why they said that you want to go there and they didn't question anything and they're asking weird questions about it. Oh, you're keeping your gear? Oh, well then you want to go see him. That's why.
Would it be bad if it started on your face and half of your face was sparkly?
Typically, you won't start on the face.
I've never had a massage. I don't like massages.
You start on your stomach first and then you flip over. So
A lot of them start on the legs and work their way up.
I figured.
Yeah.
I was just trying to
So-
figure out the most comical.
It takes 1 minute, basically. It's
Do you have to see them?
I had the touch spell.
I believe it lasts a minute.
It can last up to 10 minutes.
no,
depending.
it says duration 1 minute.
That's how long it lasts for.
Which is all you really need.
Yeah.
And it all it takes to cast the spell is a pinch of sand. It works within 90 feet. You got to target 4 d10 hit points worth of creatures.
I
But
mean,
if it's 1,
if he's an NPC, he's likely
Less.
less than 10.
Which is fine.
And it's a casting time of an action.
Yeah. It's a the first level spell is usually pretty easy.
it does make a reference to area shape, 20-foot circle. Does it mean everyone in the 20-foot radius
Yep.
Is
Yep.
it effective?
of me is affected potentially, or can I affect
Yep.
just one person?
But you're already unconscious.
Well, you can cast it 60 feet away from you and target a 20-foot radius at that point.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's just this edge.
So basically, you can get everyone away from the door, more than
Yeah.
20 feet from the, well, more than 20 feet from the door, and then cast it at the door.
I can.
Although my suggestion was going to be that when Lani finishes, Palcrix could possibly persuade the gentleman to come out so she could ask him questions about how he would go about massaging someone with a dragon anatomy. And
Yeah.
while we were doing that and he was distracted and away from the group, she could cast sleep on him.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
then we could go into the room and there's no Lani made unconscious not just by being massaged and rolling a 1, but
Well-
being made unconscious by a sleep spell.
You wouldn't actually be able to make her unconscious with
And
a sleep spell.
Lonnie would appreciate not being caught magically sleeping while naked. So, yeah.
Lani is not going to be affected by the sleep spell.
No.
Because I'm already asleep. But
Oh,
it-
no,
No,
no, even if you
don't
No,
have
no,
to-
because
no,
it
no.
affects,
is it because
it
I'm
affects
special?
4d10 hit points.
Oh, right,
I.e. a maximum of 40 hit points.
right.
So,
But
Yeah.
I can, every time I level up the spell,
Yeah.
I can add another 2d10.
Yeah,
worth
you
of
can
hit
upcast
points.
it.
So if I really wanted to upcast it at level 7, I could if I really wanted to.
But
Is
Make
it-
Lani sleep.
Is this when it's useful when Lonnie has insomnia?
Yes, but it only puts you to sleep for a minute. But you might keep sleeping naturally.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
it works kind of like melatonin in that way, in that it
Yeah.
gets you to sleep, doesn't keep you asleep.
Yep.
But I can just do it.
I like that. No, I like that plan though of let it finish and then
Yeah.
Well, you
It's
just
switch
wanna finish
out.
getting your massage.
I want to be sparkly. this is all I care about.
Okay, you hear the thumping on the ground on the other side of the door,
I can
and the sound of a jar getting smashed.
I can check for recipes.
Why?
Open
wasn't
the door.
I going to wait and then let him out?
I thought you said I thought it was you can cast it at the door.
No, I proffered the alternate plan of persuading him outwards, which Lani's player supported as an action, and I was happy to do, which would mean that she would end up sparkling, but she will be caught naked and asleep by the rest of the party, as
We won't take photos. You're fine.
Look, if we there are other people in the bathhouse,
At
right?
worst, Darren has drawn a picture.
If we take 10 minutes, I can read the room and pick up any surface thoughts of creatures in the area.
Although if something's broken, I think it probably the sound of something broken. It's probably worthwhile opening the door right now.
Well, that would be if the
No,
spell
that would
happened.
only be if I cast it through the door
fair
after
enough.
10
Okay.
minutes. But
So
my
if we want to
inclination was to wait until he finished and
Okay.
then lure him, for lack of a better word, or persuade him to come out of the room and separate himself from the room so that he wasn't inconveniently in the room to possibly wake up after 1 minute and find us all loot in his room and try to figure out where the secret door is. It would give us more time.
And yeah, like I
And
could
freedom.
use the time to investigate other things.
Yes,
Yeah.
you could.
There's no reason why I'd wake up after 1
I
minute.
could check the stuff to work out how the
Well-
sparkle stuff's made.
Jeremy, the reason would be
Steal
the
some.
GM.
We'll deal with it later.
Yeah.
Okay, so at the end of the 30 minutes, you hear a loud slap sound.
Before the end of that 30 minutes, and you might tell me that nothing of use, but I do have the ability to read the room, and if I concentrate and watch people for... Here we go. By spending 10 minutes observing facial expressions, body language, and vocal intonation, you can detect minute details which give you insight into the creatures within 30 feet of you. For the next minute, you can detect... you can focus on any one creature that you can see within 30 feet. The creature you choose has an intelligence of 3 or lower. They don't speak a language. It's unaffected. I can learn the surface thoughts of any creature, and as an action, shift my attention to another creature.
Okay,
So
so
you can't see in the room.
No, but I'm looking out into the rest of the bathhouse.
other people using the facilities.
Yeah.
Okay, so the few
Oh,
people,
sorry.
so the few people who were there, is there a saving throw on that spell?
Nope.
It's
It's not a
just
spell, it's an ability.
An ability.
I'm just
Okay.
watching people.
So you get surface thoughts of pretty colours.
Okay.
That would probably be
I am more thinking
Possibly.
that's the effect of the bathwater.
And there are a couple of people in the various baths.
Mm-hmm.
Because there are 3 baths here. And going to Lani, who's just had this blissful 20-minute nap, you're awakened by a slap to the butt.
Alright,
Basically saying, you're done.
cool. Alright, well,
You sort of feel as if you've just been floating on a cloud for the last half hour.
well, I gotta tell
I feel
you,
like he needs a tip.
you're definitely
Much happy time.
probably one of the best massages I've gotten. I'll make sure to give him a tip of a couple gold. And just say, look, when I got my different showings and stuff going on, definitely will keep you in mind. So, I'm assuming you're mostly based here. Do you work anywhere else?
Oh yeah, he has worked in Darrakan City. Occasionally he likes to work in Glantry City. He's worked in Thiatin City. He's worked in Arendi City, Minrathad City.
Well,
He avoids Karamikos' main city because they're a little, backwards.
at Bourbon, because
And the 5 Shires sort of find his hands a little too large, so he tries not to offend them.
don't want to be scaring them. Totally fair. Lonnie will
Large reduce spell.
try in whatever form makes the most sense in the setting to get a way to contact him should she need to be shiny again in the future, because I like shiny and or glow in the dark. That sounds fun.
Okay, he gives you a drop point with the Ethingarian messenger service.
Awesome.
Cool.
Perfect.
If as long as you use them, they can always get him a letter.
Perfect.
Calbrix would like it go on record that never would she get in the way of somebody else getting spelled.
Tagline for this episode.
Definitely sparkly turtle wax for you.
Absolutely.
No, not turtle wax. Dragon.
Dragon wax.
Dragon wax.
No. Turtle wax is a brand. They
Yes.
they make dragon wax.
They'll make
Well,
dragon.
in that case, it has to be turtle wax then.
Yeah.
Okay, turtle wax.
Total wax.
Yeah.
So
Totally
as you
makes
see
more sense.
Lani
It's
step
like
out,
a-
she has that golden halo around her.
Yeah.
So Calbrix is gonna go me. But I have some questions first.
Yeah.
Can I ask some questions?
He is more than happy to answer a dragon's questions, he says, with a beaming smile.
Calcrix will offer him a cookie.
He happily eats the cookie.
Does he leave his room?
He does.
Before the door closes, Seika is in.
So he's gonna let Draknamar and all that do their...
Do you want me to do a sneak? She would have been
no
sneaky.
need for a sneak, he's not that observant.
Okay, cool.
And I
Which is
presume
why people
Draknamar
get
is
past
also
into the
gonna
secret
go,
door.
'cause, he...
He leads you over to a seat where he can sit comfortably and talk as long as you need.
So Calcrix is like, how many dragons have you actually done massages to? Can you make dragons sparkly too? What level of sparkly can you do? Can you do different sparklies for different parts of the body? Like little things.
And he starts to go into the techniques of making dragons nice and sparkly.
These are actually very good questions.
Just take note of the answers.
And it also goes into things of how you can actually do other things, such as give each scale a different sort of color. You can make it reflect multiple colors. You can give it a pearlescent sort of look and an opalescent sort of look. You can even make it almost shimmer and disappear.
Oh, I like this idea.
And then his favourite one, runes of annoyance.
These are even better.
I like this. I like runes of annoyance.
Because no matter how they translate it, it comes across as gibberish and it keeps them hunting.
I want that one as well.
You're just doing it
Anyway,
to mess with
Lonnie
Paul.
probably like halfway through the door as she was coming out and all that
And
stuff.
he
And
sort of
then-
talks about how he learnt most of this in the Northern Reaches
Yeah.
and the town of Loki.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
I know
That would
Loki.
be
We're
fucking-
friends. And she shows him her puppet that Loki gave Eve,
Oh,
and he
dear.
works her Loki puppet for him to entertain him.
In this time,
Lonnie, I'm sure, sitting
Who
halfway through
needs
the
a
door,
sleep spell?
knowing that some people are going to be looking, and even though she knows that people can find it, Lonnie's just going to be like, oh, no, hey, you two, look over there. Sparkles! Pretty
So-
much that.
Seika is in
Mm-hmm.
and searching.
Okay.
You're
And I
sparkly with
presume
magic all the
Draknamar
time.
is-
So,
It's
as you're
always
searching,
true.
you go to roll the dice and realize the door is obvious.
The secret door.
Yes.
Yes.
The secret door is obvious.
I'm sorry, I was having a fun time.
You were watching his pecs, that's why.
Nah,
He's got a dad bod. What pecs?
also I was
Good
face
point.
down, and I was enjoying
What
the nice massage.
You're having a
Dad
good
bod.
time.
And
So
then,
you can't see the muscle definition, but
He's obviously,
Oh, he's
obviously fit,
slabs.
but he's
He's
padded.
slabs of muscle, but you don't
Yeah.
see it.
It's all
It's
padded
the
stuff.
it's the bodybuilder off season.
not
Yes.
gonna lie, this is 100% my type.
Yeah.
If I tell everybody I have no idea what you guys are talking about, is that bad?
No,
No.
it's
It's
perfectly
the guy
fine.
who looks like he's chunky and soft and cuddly, but there's a lot of muscle under it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like rugby players. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, rugby
Yeah,
players.
No,
all
but like
season.
what?
Yeah.
You're looking at a person who does not look at people.
No.
Like-
This is why I'm running through my
Yeah.
head for
Yeah.
examples, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I was gonna
no,
say,
she won't know that one. She
to-
won't know that one.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say the way that I always describe it is
Yeah.
professional baseball player, but you won't see them too often
No.
here. Professional baseball players, they're not muscly toned, and
Yeah.
they're usually quite chubby or whatever
Yeah.
way. They have odd body shapes, but they are
So
very
you're
fit.
talking
They're
about
not
being
super fit.
In the undiplomatic terms that I'm using right now, have been used to describe me, a fit fat person.
Yeah, 100% that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And I'm all for it.
Yeah.
I'm going for the mountain without hair.
Yeah.
Well, less definition, I would say.
Yes. Well, the mountain off season.
Yeah.
I'm glad you guys know what all of this means.
So he is still beaming happily as he's chatting
Okay.
techniques with the dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, accurate.
So I can distract him long enough for whoever to go through the secret
Well, I
door.
go through the door, start to go, okay, what am I seeing? Oh.
I think that's where I see maybe Seika, and if Dracnia follows, that's where I'll also just like,
Yes.
I'll tell Luel, like, come on. And then I'm like, kind of like pointing to Calcrix, I'm like, when you're ready.
And the wall just, slide backwards and forwards easily, and technically it's been done so many times there's marks on the floor.
So there's even
Yes.
before Drachnema and Llewellyn come in, like it took me 2
Yeah.
seconds, my head sort of pops out and I go,
I
it's
found
not secret.
I don't even know that that's necessary from the sounds of things.
Yeah.
It was a DC 10 check.
I have a min 10, so...
So which means Drachnema could see it from outside the room with the door closed.
Yes.
Essentially.
He
No,
could,
I
he
can't.
could hear it being he could hear it being there, not being hard to see.
With expert talent, I cannot roll less than a 10.
Yes,
Her
neither
question
can I.
Caprix is thinking in her mind is, does she have time to have one of these sparkling massages with all the icons and things on it before she goes through the door?
Quite possibly while everyone else is down there.
Well, yeah, she's totally thinking that this is a legitimate distraction technique.
I'm not opposed to this. It's up to Calcrix. I mean,
He's
we
gonna
could
put
also,
runes on her that are just going to be gibberish to everybody
and it's
else.
gonna drive Llewellyn crazy, and it's gonna be great.
Well, it's not Lure she's particularly mindful of, although you know she's okay with that as on her practical joke funny side. She doesn't
Yeah.
mind
Yeah.
doing that, but she's more interested in the fact that she's been written all over by Elk Clan and
all the time. Yeah.
She's got through 3 to 5 elements showing on her
So-
spells. Anything she could do to herself that will confuse that situation
Yeah.
is kind of
Yeah, because I'm sure with, like, especially now with that green scale popping up, it's more just like make it look as if it's just a scale that has been colored rather than that's the natural color of that scale.
that's kind of
Seika, since everybody's just not immediately moving in, Seika's grabbed a couple of bottles of the sparkly stuff and is handing them to Llewellyn.
Yeah.
I'm okay with this being a distraction technique, and then if it's figured out that you know what, like that's actually where all of us need to go, then
Well,
Lon-
looking at this, these are actually expensive spell components.
Lonnie will come back and get Calcrix.
I would leave the sparkly things with the
And they all
non-window.
have the holy symbol of Loki on them.
Yeah, no, I would not be
Oh.
stealing.
I would
not be
work
stealing
out
stuff
my
from
own
Loki.
recipes to get
No,
the same
no.
effect. Thank you very much.
So I'll put them back. You said you were interested in the sparkly.
Yes.
I gave you the
Well,
sparkly.
Yes.
You have a feeling
thank you.
he's a cleric of Loki.
Yeah. Yeah. This symbol here.
This is fine.
Sorry. This icon here. That's Loki.
Oh, I know.
I think we'll leave these.
You wanted the
behind.
sparklies. I gave you the sparklies.
And he's
Yeah.
explaining why he
But
wants
if
the
this is-
sparklies to go back.
Yep. No,
Yeah,
I know,
but-
but I'm not
Yeah.
unfamiliar with Loki.
Yeah. So yeah, it's sort of. I have some experience with Loki, and I don't want to do that again.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
He really likes to mess with people who steal from him.
Yes.
But
Alright,
you've
so
gone already beyond the
once-
not so secret door.
once everybody's gone through the not so secret door, Calcrix will further distract by
Getting
having the words,
signals.
I guess.
Yeah. Getting the
Getting
odd rooms.
Icon of by.
Okay, so once the rest of you follow Drachnema down, you end up going down a stairwell just through the secret door. And as it is after 10:30, heading on 11,
Yeah.
I thought this might be a great point to have it go to end scene as Calcrix starts to get sparkled up,
Yep. She's in for all the sparkles.
buffed, and cleaned up to.
Does he have like electronic? No, he wouldn't. There's no electronics here.
Nobody's got brushes and tools.
And buffers,
Mm-hmm.
polishers.
Is Therion with us or staying with?
He's sort of. I think he would have wandered through while the rest of you went through.
He'd be staying with you.
Gives a thumbs up to Calcrix.
I spelled Therion before.
How do you spell Tyranny? T-H-E-R.
Therion.
I-O-N.
Okay.
So yes, you end the session with walking downstairs with a splash at the end, and Calcrix getting onto the table with the table creaking.
So there's
I
a
would
splash at the end of the
have sized
stairs.
myself
Oh, it's basically shifting to meet a dragon.
Oh, okay.
So there's a splash at the end of the stairs.
That's concerning.
And then it goes to end
A
credits.
splash, you say.
Splash, yes.
Okay, that sounds interesting.
Okay.